Hoops. What's good, y'all? This is Hoops Legion. My name's Vaughn.
I'm Antho, a.k.a. the internet's biggest hater.
No, it's all state the all pro D1 Jackass, your boy Daddy.
Yes, sir, man. It's Friday the 13th, which is crazy. It's spooky in here. But it's actually Saturday the 14th. We late. We late.
Is that made you look?
Yeah. The clock just hit, midnight. So we late. My fault, y'all.
Yeah, wasted a perfect good intro.
Yeah,
God damn.
Y'all did y'all things, man. Y'all did y'all things. But anyways, y'all already know. If y'all rocking with us, hit that like button, subscribe, notification bell. If you want to see more content for Who's Legion, it's going to help us out a lot. Join the fam. Other than that, y'all already know what it is. How y'all been? How y'all doing? How's it been going?
It's been a good week. It's been a good week, man. My brother's in town. My older brother's in town, and
Bigs up to Teddy.
Yeah. Shout out to Teddy, man. Shout out to Teddy. He coming down from Vegas and stuff like that, and just been visiting his fam and checking in with him.
That's dope.
Mm-hmm. He been over here teasing me, saying, "Oh yeah, Thunder gonna lose this series and everything like that." So we've been going back and forth talking smack to each other about the ball. So
that's cool though, bro. That's always good to have do something with your siblings and stuff like that.
Oh yeah,
Always want to bicker about shit.
Yeah.
I said, well, I've been doing cool though. You feel me? Very busy week, Trying to stay out the way. Been out, celebrated, Cuzzo's birthday last week. Shout out to Deontay.
For sure.
Yup. Yeah, shout out Deontay for sure.
For sure, boy. Hey, man, that boy, him and Trey know how to party.
Man, don't even get me started.
Boy, God damn. Made me feel like I ain't doing enough.
Shit.
They was over there out litting you, huh?
Oh yeah, that's the first time I ever seen somebody outdo me. Kind of surprising.
I'm weak as fuck, dude.
Bro. Yeah, no, I was on that roof, kind of lit. We was on like a rooftop. It was kind of lit. Or I was lit. I felt like I was gonna tip over that mug. I'm like, though, if you fell off, you was gonna be fucked up. I ain't gonna lie. It was hot. But me, bro, working, going back and forth from my pops on the series. He going for the Pacers and stuff. I'm like, bro, you have like no connection to this team. He's just like, oh, I just rock with Tyrese and I like Reggie Miller. And I'm like, all right, bro. Yeah. I'm like, all right, man. Yeah. But yeah, dog. So we just going back and forth on some funny shit with that. And then yeah, went to that party that he was talking about. Just been chilling, been working, nothing crazy.
Hey, people, if you out there, never drink with Vaughn, bro. Never drink with Vaughn, bro, because he know what buttons to push while you lit. And like this nigga literally rage base the fuck out of people, bro. Like
bro, I don't rage bait nobody.
That's the fuck you do, bro. You know what I'm talking about, bro. You be chilling, you just be chilling, bro. Mind your business. Here this nigga come, this. Nigga, you a little nigga for real. Like, I really body you in the paint. I'm like,
bro,
just talking shit. Yeah.
I'm like, nigga, who sent you?
Bro, you don't be feeling that in your soul when the liquor hit, bro. You just gotta talk your shit, man. Mm-hmm. I don't know.
I said, no, bro. Be more like Antho, bro. Be more nice.
Nah, I refuse to be like Antho. I thought he was supposed to be the internet's biggest hater.
Oh God, you have
like the internet's nicest person.
Oh God, you have been doing a lack of hating coming from you.
Let Westbrook come on.
Oh yeah, all of a sudden the energy just spiked up. Hopefully, we got today. You feel me? Maybe some little, Crown Royal can get him on that type of timing today. Because ain't gonna lie to y'all though, y'all niggas is lucky that Indiana did not win tonight. So, with that being said, bless that for me.
He already was ready. He was ready to come on here and talk shit, bro.
He was though.
Like, he's excited.
Oh yeah, I got to, bro. Cause first of all, y'all don't give me no dubs. I feel like
you gotta earn them.
I feel like I gotta fight everything. I feel like I gotta fight for around this motherfucker.
Bro, you selling yourself short, man. You get dubs.
Okay, thank you.
He get dubs, right?
Yeah, bro.
You talking about standing on business dubs?
That too, because I feel like
you do. He get a few dubs.
Oh,
he get a few.
He
get a few dubs
here and there.
See, bro. Y'all want to give a blessing out to?
My boy Dede, man. I'm gonna give a blessing out to him, man. Hope he don't go too deep in the rabbit hole.
Pray for me.
I ain't gonna go into detail.
Just pray for me. Are we Antho?
I'm gonna give my blessing to all the fathers out there, man. Father's Day is coming up, so I'm gonna give my blessing out to all the fathers out there.
Yep, and all the pending fathers too.
Yeah,
y'all matter also.
Yeah, shout out to y'all. I know a couple of y'all actually, and all the mothers out there. It's not your day.
It's not your day.
We don't want to hear it.
It's not your day.
We don't want to hear it.
We don't want to hear none of that shit.
All right, you chose them.
We don't want to hear something like, well, I should celebrate. No. You had your day.
You had it.
You know. It's like let that man have his day.
Not if you don't deserve it though.
Not if you don't deserve it. That don't mean you gotta show and be like, well, celebrate me. No, sit your ass at home.
No, your days
you had May.
Yeah.
I said, I don't know what to tell you. This is a normal Sunday to you.
right. I swear. Go to church.
Go to church or something. Maybe you see a father there, but thank him. Thank the pastor. Thank him or something. But don't you go up there embarrassing yourself.
Right. Facts though. He preaching.
Cause bro, I ain't gonna say cause y'all be seeing it, bro. They because like women, like mothers, like really single mothers, really be pushing that note, bro. I be so weak.
Hey man. It is what it is. Anyways, we ain't gonna go on too much. We need to get to the series, bro.
Yes, sir.
So we obviously just finished watching Thunder versus Pacers.
Game 4.
Pacers had that lead most of the game, and the Thunder come back last second, almost reminiscent of the opposite on game 1. What's your thoughts on this series so far and that game specifically?
It's been a real back and forth like slugfest between these two teams. You can see like both of them are just kind of like out hustling each other in certain spots, and I think like both of these teams are just well balanced. Like honestly, like I was telling a lot of people at work, I'm like, bro, this is gonna go 7. Like regardless if it's gonna be Pacers or Thunder.
When did you start saying that?
I was telling a lot of people. Like,
no. When did you start saying it?
When did I before like
was on 5 and then you said
but now I'm starting to like realize like it's gonna be back and forth. That's what I'm saying. I realize this.
I could see 7 too at this point.
I realized this like last game. You know.
Yeah.
This nigga.
What? I was asking though,
because I'm like, bro. You know, opinions change, bro.
Yeah, of course.
We may have been walking in here saying, "Oh yeah, maybe it's gonna be 5 or 6," but like now, like we see it, bro. It's gonna be back and forth.
Oh no, it's just you feel me. I'm like, to me, it was more of like, I'm like, have y'all not been watching, bro? I'm like,
dog, you did not pick the Pacers to win when the series started.
No.
I picked OKC, but I knew it was gonna be competitive.
We all picked OKC. You picked OKC
in 6.
And now you fully on Pacers bandwagon. Because where did I see you post on Facebook or something? I'm like, what the fuck this nigga talking about Pacers winning now? This nigga, now he fully on the bandwagon with it.
Because I see it. I have been delivered. You feel me? That's half cousins. You feel me? I always got to support my family now. You feel me? You always support your family. You feel me? But like, no, bro, the series has been real tough, though. Like, the series has been real tough. It's like, yeah, you said they're like both teams are well balanced, really match each other well in every aspect of it. You know, like nobody wants to really lose. You can tell like with both teams, like nobody wants to lose.
Yeah. Like I'm literally seeing, you know, the Thunder's role players put a lot of pressure on Tyrese Haliburton, and then the Pacers role players are also putting a lot of pressure on Shai. And it's like it's just been interesting to see like the different matchups, honestly. Like when TJ McConnell last game, you know, came off the bench, 5 assists, 5 steals, hasn't been done ever in a playoff in the finals, you know. Then you see Caruso tonight come back and match him back off the bench. You know, I thought in Game 3 it was, you know, the difference maker was the bench. You know the 27 from Mathurin off the bench.
Yeah,
you know?
Then you had OB cashing in too.
That 27 from Mathurin, I think, was the most points off the bench to Jason Terry. They said or something like that. Yeah, it's crazy.
Their bench outscored them 49-18 in Game 3. So I was like, that boy Mathurin, bro.
No facts though. I mean. Yeah, it's fun to see some of the role players step up and stuff like that. I do gotta say, man, like I ain't look Pacers. I made this caveat before the series even started. I said, look, I got Thunder in 5, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Pacers put up a fight. And quickly I changed it to Thunder in 6, and now I'm like, shit, it might just be Thunder in 7. So I'm still going. I still think Thunder could win, but man, I'm still saying though, like it's the Pacers and the way they've been playing. It's like they leveling up every series, bro. But yeah, no, just and the way Rick Carlisle coaching too, like all that is just crazy. They all coming together at the perfect time, bro. Like they literally are clicking at like the perfect time. Like it's beautiful to see. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
it really is.
They definitely like I just like the fact that both teams are just going crazy. Just you feel me? Like with game 2, bro, we see Aaron Wiggins go off.
Mm-hmm.
You see him go up, then you see they adding Case and Wallace and like have no start so up. Then eventually we saw Isaiah Joe come in, make a couple of threes from time to time. Mm-hmm. On both sides, bro, I just love like
Isaiah Joe, bro. That name is hilarious to me because it's just like a regular
Isaiah
guy.
Joe.
Yeah.
It
sounds like his name sounds like a plumber. Like it sounds like your local plumber. Like dead ass.
It's so like that.
Oh god, but the whole thing is real good, man. I feel like and like for the casuals who not watching, y'all missing a great finals.
Yeah, I don't know how y'all not watching. Like I'm not even gonna get on that topic again because it's just crazy to me. Like it's basketball. If you like basketball, you like basketball.
No, bro, you gotta talk, bro. Cause like you really gotta bring it up. The fact this is really one like the best finals we've seen in a minute.
And it's solid. It's solid.
Yeah,
I don't know if
solid.
I say one. It's good.
I said one of the best.
I don't even want to compare.
It's
good. It's good ball. Like
I mean, I said we seen it. I say like we seen it in a minute.
Yeah, it's good ball. Like that ass. Like the way they competing, they all playing hard. Like you said, like they really are. Like they diving for loose balls. Like I know people hate Lou Dort for it. Lou Dort obviously gives maximum effort, even though some will say kind of dirty with it. But like.
Just smack the fuck out of Obi Toppin, though.
Bro, they got a lot of tryhards. They got a lot of tryhards on every team. Like TJ McConnell's a tryhard. Ben Mathurin be trying his ass off. Who am I missing? Pascal tries his ass off. He's a former champion. Then on the Thunder, you got Caruso, of course. You got
everybody on the Thunder is fucking tryhard.
Case and Wallace, Lou Dort, like all them are ultra tryhards for real. What I liked in this last game though is there was a point where I thought the Thunder were kind of gonna like let up and like let the Pacers win this one. And me and him were talking earlier, like Jalen Williams and Chet kind of buckled down and like still stuck to their game. Like they didn't settle for jump shots and stuff like that. They kind of got to the hoop, and that's where a lot of teams end up like letting loose. Is that the other team gets on a run and then they try to match a run with like threes and try to get the lead back all at once. I feel like the Thunder stayed methodical and they kind of like shaved the lead down bucket by bucket, even though they didn't have a lead before that. So them sticking to their game plan was really good because I thought that moment when they sat Shai for like 44 seconds or something like that, and then Nembhard hit like a mid-range or something, and I was like, GG. And then they kept getting fouled and stuff like that. Ben Mathurin missed free throws. He could have put the game away if he hit like 4 of those free throws. He missed like 4 free throws or something.
That's if you haven't been looking, bro, like the fact, like them, like the Pacers have been losing, like they have been leaving points at the free throw line. Mm-hmm. They have been doing that a lot for this whole series.
Yeah. Tyrese just hit his first free throws and took his first free throws this game.
That's crazy as hell to think about that, bro. Because they've been hella touchy with him.
Yeah, I didn't even know. Like I did not know that he was not attempting free throws.
I feel like he don't attack the basket that much, bro.
He don't was like, bro, they are actually getting like you look at it, bro, they're actually hella touchy with him.
Yeah, but.
Some of that does come down to aggression, though.
Because you got to get to the free throw line with a shot attempt. Like, even if they were touchy, they weren't probably in the bonus yet. So it's like he more of like a finesse, like step back 3-point shooter. I feel like he don't really be attacking the basket enough, and I could see why he didn't get the free throws that he probably could have got.
But I'm saying though, bro, like I literally seen Lou Dort push the fuck out of Tyrese, taking the loose steal. I'm like.
Lou Dort be pushing everybody, bro.
Yeah. This is just like a physical series too, though.
It's very physical, very physical.
Because it's like on like the Pacers side, there's you could bring up a play on their side too,
Yeah.
I like the little scuffle between Caruso and Pascal. That was kind of funny.
I actually missed that. That was like the one part I missed.
You missed that?
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta watch that part. That's crazy.
Cause I was wondering, I said, hold on, bro. I'm like, why none of these motherfuckers getting cheap? Because I'm like, they playing real aggressive of late.
We need the chippiness. You need the chippiness, especially in the finals and stuff like that. Because this series been a little too nice. That's the one thing I say. Ain't I see no fights. I'm trying to see some fights, bro. That ass.
There was a little.
I'm trying to see like the. Yeah,
there was a little something today. But
for sure. I'm like, they scrounged out a little bit.
They what?
Scrounged out.
What does that mean?
Basically, like they just got it together. Not one punch was thrown. It was just a little bit of.
They don't ever throw no punches, man. They be selling.
Let's say ain't not one punch thrown. Like, hey, bro, at least they ain't out here, bro, doing boogie out here doing.
Oh man, bro,
I saw that shit. Yeah, I saw that clip, bro.
DeMarcus, bro, he put fucking ball smell right in that nigga nose, bro. Like, what's wrong with him, bro? This is why he ain't in the league, bro. Because he do a couple of antics over time, and that's what I was saying, bro. I was telling somebody about the league. Like, I'm like, bro, in the NBA, bro, you do a couple of antics, you become known as this person that does antics. Your first major injury or the first time they can get your ass up out of here where you ain't important no more, they gonna do that shit.
I still remember that play from DeMarcus Cousins grabbing Marcus Smart and just launching his ass across the court.
Yeah, bro.
Is that DeMarcus Smart though? He bounced up though real quick.
Oh yeah, bro. Yeah, but Marcus Smart ain't afraid of nobody. You know.
Nah, not at all. It's not like, you know, Amen Thompson throwing Tyler Hero.
Yeah.
Hey, no, hey, bro. Hey, Tyler Hero, bro. Hey, I love you, bro. But hey, don't get up hard after that. Like, bro, like,
huh?
Like, my bad. That's the proper term. Don't get up acting tough. Because, like, bro, like, cause you just got thrown the fuck on the floor, bro. You gonna walk away. I'm like, bro, if it wasn't for Terry Rozier, you probably would have been in some lot of trouble.
He was hopping. He was hopping up and shit.
Like, he did something. Like, bro, I'm like, that's not. I'm thinking you don't do that.
Hey, bro, I ain't got him off balance though. I will say he got him off balance.
Yeah,
but
it don't even matter, bro. Like, if you get thrown like that, bro, you never pop up like you did something. Like, bro, he threw you.
Hey, nigga got to do what he got to do, bro. I mean, shit. I don't know.
No, bro. Like, if you get bro.
Nah,
First,
I get it though. I get it.
He said, nigga, if you get so far, nigga throw you, you can't act tough.
Yeah, bro.
You can't. But this is gonna be a tough finals though. So I'm gonna still say okay. After everything we've been said, do y'all really like what y'all for like real projections from here on up?
For the series, I don't like to keep changing. I've changed it like this is the most I've changed in one series. The way this competitiveness is looking, bro, I'm gonna go Thunder in 7. I know I keep choosing the Thunder, and Pacers fans are probably like, this motherfucker don't want to choose our team. You're right, I don't. But I do believe that y'all are way more talented and better than I give y'all credit for. But listen, I didn't expect y'all to get this far, but I never hated on your team directly. I hate the city. The team is solid. You know, y'all got some good pieces there, some good dudes there and stuff, man. Good talent, for real. Good talent. So don't ever get it confused. My hate ain't for the team, it's for your city.
Bro. And you know what? Matter of fact, ain't dealing with y'all, bro. Like, if y'all want to hate Von, hey, I'll back that.
Y'all can't hate me, bro.
I'll back that because fuck them.
Y'all can't hate me because I don't give a fuck. Give a fuck what no Indiana think.
No Indiana think?
No Indianan.
No Indianan?
Yeah.
I hope that's not what they call themselves.
But yeah, I'm gonna go Thunder at 7.
Yeah, I want to be a little like hard ass or be a little cocky dude and be like, you know what, Thunder in 6, but nah, bro. I respect the Pacers and what they doing, so I'm gonna go Thunder in 7.
I respect the Pacers, but I still got them niggas.
Yeah, like I respect the fact that like this is gonna be a back and forth like affair. Like this is gonna be like they're so well balanced that either one of them can take advantage of the other's weakness in any other game and then win that game. You know, like that's
true.
How it is.
That's true. What about you?
I
know you said I forgot.
I might have to go with Indiana in 6.
Indiana in 6.
You think they just gonna win? Oh, okay. I was about to say you just think they're gonna win 2 straight because I don't even think the Thunder could do that, bro.
I say 7.
Yeah.
I say 7. I'm there because like so far nobody has lost back to back in this series yet. So.
Yeah, that's true. But hey, y'all know this. The Pacers have not won on Sundays, and that's when Game 7 is. So, you know, you Pacers fans, y'all better hope y'all get it done in 6.
We don't give a damn, bro. We been have faith in the Haliburton.
The Haliburton. Hey, NBA trying to ignore that nickname, bro.
They try to ignore it, bro. They try to ignore it real bad.
Y'all not about to, you feel me? I know y'all can't do it. I know it's real fucked up and shit. But listen, you know, the public already chose. They already decided.
Yeah, they already decided. Like it's the Haliburton. That's what we calling ourselves.
Yeah, bro.
Ooh, bro. I hate love media, bro, because that shit is not gonna fly on anywhere else but Twitter.
Yeah, bro.
Ain't you, bro? So hey, if the Indiana Pacers win the finals, bro, with this roster, I consider this like to be like the most underrated like championship team ever.
Nah. I think the
what?
Yeah.
Who's more underrated than this?
2011 Mavericks.
No. Hell
I think they're a tad bit, and I think you can even make an argument for the 04 Pistons. What? They were solid regular season teams. They were solid regular season teams, but like nobody really expected them to really come back against the juggernauts that they had to face.
No.
So you said who?
2011 Mavericks, 04 Pistons.
I'm not saying 2011 Mavericks, bro, because like nigga, they beat everybody ass. They beat
but
Kobe.
nobody expected that though.
They beat Kobe. They beat KD.
So the Pistons was 54-28. The Mavericks was 57-25. So both teams were a third seed, bruh. Their records was better than the Pacers.
This Pacers team was only a 4th seed though. Like,
but the Pacers record, bro. Hold on, the Pacers record,
bro. They started off ugly
this season. Yeah, they did. They started like 6-14 or something. Bro, the Pacers record this season, bro, is fucking loaded. But
see, I don't think it's the most.
32.
I don't think it's the most underrated though.
But they had a worse record.
Bro, I don't think it's the most underrated though.
They had a worse record than both. Bro, two teams that you named though had 50+ wins, or like Indiana Pacers did too. But
that's what I'm bro. It's bro. We're literally debating over a few wins,
bro.
Like that's the only difference. Bro. That's the only difference. And then on top of that, you act like guys were not hurt in a lot of their series. Like the teams that the Mavericks beat and that Pistons teams beat were all healthy, and on top of that, they were bigger juggernauts.
That Lakers team was buns that they beat. That was on the downfall. Yeah. And who else did they beat? The Thunder.
Yeah, the Thunder were
youngins.
They were children.
Yeah, and then
the Blazers.
Else? They beat the Blazers.
But they had to go. But they had to go through the Spurs. Who the Mavs did though?
Oh, they went through the Spurs. Okay, yeah. So they went through. Didn't. Who did they? Let me see.
I promise you, they beat the Spurs. No. You are right. Yeah, it was only OKC and Lakers. Yeah,
OKC, Lakers, and the Blazers.
Yeah, and the Blazers.
Yeah, they played the Portland Trail Blazers round.
But that's still an underrated championship though. And everybody even said that.
Bro, what? No.
They still said that was an underrated. They still said that was an underrated championship.
Bro, they were 57-25. They were almost a 60. But dude,
nobody thought that they were going to win it like that though. They did not think that they were going to win that though.
Jason Kidd is a Hall of Famer. You feel me? Is a perimeter all-star player.
Yeah, but bro, he was old at that point though.
But he still was contributing though.
But he was still old though. You act like Dirk had another all-star or something.
Tyson Chandler was literally a year removed from defensive player of the year. You know that, right?
Yeah, but I'm saying you act like he had another all-star, bro, and he was beating guys that had other all-stars.
No, I ain't even acting like that. This is what I'm trying to get my point across. I'm saying yes, they were like an underrated team and like unexpected team to win. But comparing these three, who is the most underrated, I'm saying it's the Pacers team. I'm not saying this team ain't underrated. Yeah, they didn't have all that you named and stuff like that. The Pacers to me is still worse. Like on paper, they should be.
Bro, literally.
I feel like their record is worse too. So that's why I'm like, the Mavericks though, they were almost a 60-win team. Like you can almost make a better argument for that Pistons team, even though now that Pistons team is almost looked at as where they got hella Hall of Famers on that team.
Yeah. Exactly.
But like this Pacers team, bro, I don't know. It's your opinion though, but I don't know.
I'm not saying this Pacers.
No, I'm just saying. Like I'm not trying to.
They all underrated.
Yeah, I'm not trying to discredit their season or nothing, dog. But I'm just saying they didn't play dudes at their strongest, and then on top of that, they didn't play a big ass juggernaut
bro. OKC's a juggernaut.
They playing that in the final team.
I mean,
who is the juggernaut? Who is the juggernaut for?
They beat New York.
Who is the juggernaut for the Mavericks? So
New York's not a juggernaut though.
New York was literally beating a healthy Boston.
Yeah. Okay, but listen, the Mavericks beat the Trailblazers. That ain't nothing, bro. The Lakers, bro. That Lakers team was ass. They got swept. That Lakers team was like downfall right there. Was that Dwight?
No.
Nah. I think that was before.
That was right before.
That was right before.
That's when everything went to shit with Kobe and Paul Gasol and shit, right? Mm-hmm. And then the Oklahoma City Thunder.
They were babies.
They were young. That was the year before they lost to the Heat, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's the year they lost before.
So yeah, they were babies. So
I'm just saying though, those are still talented teams though. Those are still talented teams, and I think those teams are better than what the Pacers have played.
OKC literally, bro, has one like
even going all the way to the Heat.
Nah. Because listen, who the Pacers played the first round this year?
Bucks. I give you that. Bucks were hobbled.
Okay, that's the Trailblazers in this scenario. In the second round, the Pacers played the Cavs. The Cavs?
The Cavs.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
They literally had the best record. But like
the Cavs,
they also got banged up though.
Now I don't want to hear it. The Cavs better than that Lakers team. They better than that Trailblazers team that the Mavericks played too. And then the Knicks. Oklahoma City Thunder, young ass Oklahoma City Thunder versus the Knicks. Or the Cavs. Like, I would say, arguably, at that time.
And bro, and New York, bro, New York beat the team to beat, which was Boston.
I think you guys
beat them in 6.
I think you guys are overrating the fact that these dudes made the finals. Like I think you guys are like glazing them too much.
Glazing them?
Yes.
These niggas not supposed to beat. They're not, bro.
Saying calling them the most underrated like team ever, bro. No, bro. I guarantee there's another team out there, bro, that we did not expect to make the finals, bro.
Exactly. I was like, think about it, bro. Like,
the convo is the convo was if they win the championship.
If they win the championship.
Yeah, I mean,
are they the most underrated team? Championship
so I ain't
team.
even just going off of them making the finals. If they win the championship, are they the most underrated team? I just gotta say, yeah, man. But I'm willing to hear out your arguments for the Mavs and Pistons though, because at the end of the day, all these teams was unexpected and underrated.
Bro, like you act like, bro, Jason, bro, like you said, bro, like you said, Jason Terry literally, bro, like has the most career high points off the bench in the finals.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying, bro, like that's not really underrated, bro. Everybody on that Mavs team, bro,
but nobody even had them though.
Yeah, I ain't even.
But nobody even had them though against Miami.
I ain't even saying that because almost like you trying to argue that they're not underrated. I still think they're underrated. I'm saying that compared to
I'm saying compared to the Pacers.
We didn't know about that shit about Jason Terry until he got there. So I still think the team was.
But you still got, think about it, bro. Like you think about, bro. Like Tyson Chandler was literally a year removed from Defensive Player of the Year. You also got Derrick, who was having his best years. You feel me? Matter of fact, nobody on the fucking Pacers, bro, is averaging more over 20 fucking points.
They got like multiple guys, bro.
Average of 20 points. Look it up. No, it's not averaging over 20.
Like double digits.
No, averaging over 20
in the playoffs.
No, Mavericks probably didn't have that many people either. Mavericks probably didn't have that.
Dirk wasn't.
Dirk is the only one. Who else?
Do you
even know like half of that roster?
Half of that roster. You got JJ Barea.
He wasn't having no 20. He wasn't having 20.
But I'm saying at least they have that. The Pacers don't have nobody averaging over 20.
But they're more well balanced.
Bro,
is my point though. Like they literally had Dirk, bro. And then Jason Terry would have some good games and shit. I think he was a major factor in that series, bro. But I'm saying out of that, Tyrese Haliburton has like multiple other guys that can literally like carry him through most of these games. Dirk didn't have that. If Dirk had an off night, they probably lost that game.
Shit, it didn't matter.
Tyrese Haliburton have an off night, dog. He can still pretty much either clutch it out or one of his other guys can lead.
No Indiana Pacers averaged over 20 in this final series. Yeah, Pascal 18.3, Tyrese 17.7, and Benedict Mathurin 15.3.
But they still got more guys than the Mavericks had, bro. That's what I'm saying. They have more guys that are contributing than that Mavericks squad did, bro.
They don't have a go-to bucket on their team.
They don't got a go-to though. Like Dirk was that dude, bro.
Bro, and think about it, bro. In that finals, bro, like nigga, like fuck if Dirk don't go off shit. We know one thing. Bron not about to do shit, and that's what he did. They exited Bron out that whole fucking final series. Bron averaged like 17 points that series.
Yeah. We didn't know that going into the series though. That's what I'm saying.
You can't say that though.
That's what I'm saying though, because you're saying that it's not underrated, and it was.
Even the Pistons had Chauncey at 21 and Rip Hamilton at 21.4.
Think about, exactly, bro. The Pacers don't have nobody averaging over 20 points this finals run, bro.
They don't need it though. That's what I'm saying. They have too many guys that can get 10 plus.
Not crazy?
That's my point though. I'm trying to tell you they are more well balanced. I'm saying the fact that they're youth and everything else, but we did not expect them to get to 2 ECFs like 3 years ago. We did not expect that.
But they're doing it, bro. And nobody was saying, yeah.
But I'm not calling them the most underrated playoff team that if they win the championship. I just don't think that.
I said, bro, you have to, bro. Like, they're literally everything they don't have, and they're winning with. Think about that. Think about it, bro. Like, they were not known as the best defensive team for the whole season. And it's like, when the playoffs came around, these motherfuckers out of nowhere tightened the fuck up.
All right. Rank Tyrese and Pascal. Who would be Dirk and who would be their second best? You think?
What on that Maverick squad?
Yeah, Dirk and who?
Probably Caron Butler.
Caron Butler. Yeah.
Caron Butler?
Yeah, Caron Butler.
Caron Butler over Tyson?
And
like Jason Terry? Because Jason Terry was low-key they most important.
I would say this. You could throw Jason Terry in there just because he's like the second most important.
All right. So Tyrese and Pascal, Dirk and whoever you think, and Chauncey Billups and Rip Hamilton. Who's the best duo out of who has the best duo out of those three?
Chauncey and Rip.
Chauncey and Rip for sure.
Yeah.
Dirk's the best player overall.
But Jason Terry
don't have neither of
Jason
them
Terry though.
choices. Just saying, they don't got neither of them choices.
Yeah, but they still, both of those dudes are still all-star level though.
Bro, but you saying that the Pacers
you're acting like these dudes only have those two guys and that's it.
Bro, you saying the Pacers have more contributors, right?
Yeah.
But nowadays the pace is higher. There's more threes shot. Everybody's stats have risen. So like, yeah, it seems like they get more contributors, but like at the end of the day, I feel like it's just the era, like the pace that the league plays with. So yeah, they got more stats, counting stats. I feel like, Benedict Mather averaging 15 and stuff. But even on that Pistons team, Rasheed Wallace averaged 13. So they had 21, 21.4, 13 from Rasheed, and they still had 10 points per game and 13.6 rebounds from Ben Wallace. So like, I don't know, man. I gotta go with the Pacers.
Bro, you gotta go.
If they win the chip.
If they win the chip.
Maybe my answer will change, but I'm a dig through the archives and see if I can find something else. But
because like Muggs ain't about bro, like they're literally winning with a mediocre roster.
I wouldn't call it mediocre. I wouldn't call it. I wouldn't call it mediocre.
Say that shit again.
That's it, bro. Like literally, like most of these players on this team are not starting anywhere else. And
who?
I love most like good Chuck are not starting in a lot of places.
Well, who? What on the Pacers?
A few of those dudes could start on the Bucks.
That's the Bucks though. We can start on the Bucks.
Tyrese starts anywhere. Pascal starts anywhere. Miles Turner starts anywhere. So you talking about Nembhard and Nesmith? Yeah,
they're not starting.
They're
not starting.
They could start Nesmith.
The pool is very minimal.
It depends on the team.
Yeah.
Right? Because they are the role players of the starting five. But like you could say that about the Mavs and probably Pistons too. Tayshaun was only averaging 10 points. You telling me that man to start on every team? No.
That's the thing, bro. Think about it, bro. Think about it, bro. The Pistons had I literally had the defensive player of the year on their team, bro. Ben Wallace. Chauncey was a all-star.
Yeah, only Tayshaun would be the only one that probably wouldn't start on every team. And on the Mavericks, who was their starting lineup? Jason Terry's coming off the bench, right?
Jason Kidd, Derrick.
Caron Butler, Sean Marion,
yep.
Yeah, Sean Marion.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not you feel me? Your opinion. That's your opinion, though. But like, bro, you gotta admit, what they're doing is unheard of.
Yeah, bro.
It's not common.
It's not common at all, bro. So, on the flip side, if the Thunder lose, will this be the biggest disappointment in franchise history?
Low key, like I ain't gonna lie.
Is it a bigger disappointment than the 3-1 blown lead to the Warriors?
Oh shit.
Cause that's up there also. That is up there also. Because I couldn't call this the biggest disappointment either. Because blowing a 3-1 lead is way more drastic. And then when you add what occurred after that,
the Heat, the Heat that this Thunder team came into this playoffs with, and to see cracks in their armor at the last second is fucking disappointing. Because I think everybody saw that the way that these Thunder was playing in these playoffs, niggas was like, bro, like ain't nobody stopping them. Like, yeah, the Pacers are playing good over here in the East. But, like, nobody's stopping this Thunder team. So, the cracks that we seeing, but, yeah, it's hard to argue losing a 3-1 lead. Like, I ain't gonna lie. It's hard. I forgot about that.
Because when I saw it, I'm like, I mean, it would be disappointing.
Because I was thinking strictly finals.
Yeah.
So, I didn't even think of that.
But you said, but
overall,
like,
in franchise history,
yeah. If you lose,
it's got to be that. But, okay. So, if y'all agree on that, what's second then?
Second?
Would this be second? Worst in franchise history. Like let's compare this. If they lose this finals, let's compare it in finals. Thunder finals history. So the other one would be
That's,
Thunder losing to the Heat.
I mean, or are we calling like Supersonic too or no?
I guess I don't even know much. I don't even.
Yeah. I couldn't even recall no failures with the Supersonics. At least not much, you know.
No, when they lost, lost to Jordan in the finals.
But that's not that big of a failure though. Like Jordan was beating everybody's ass.
Yeah.
Okay, so scratch.
Like they did win 60 games, and it is disappointing. But they put up a good ass fight against his ass though.
Barely a good fight. They're mainly okay.
Gary Payton was literally guarding Jordan, but with like a bum ankle, bro, in like game 3, bro, and was still holding that man to like inefficient shooting nights.
I said till Scottie Pippen got put on his ass, and that shit didn't matter no more. But okay, so Supersonic, okay, and exit that out. But so would it be? If you're talking about strictly finals appearances,
yeah, finals appearances,
then I would say yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, to be like a thing about it, like everybody had you coming in as number 1. You lead to him. You were like the number 1 best team in the whole NBA from beginning to end.
Mm-hmm.
And like you say, like the final, like you have cracks in your team. I mean, I ain't gonna say like.
Nah, cause it's like after playing all that damn historical ass defense and shit like that, you know what I'm saying, doing all this, shake it the MVP, and then you guys get to the finals and smoke it. Like it would be disappointing as hell. I think it would be more disappointing than that.
It's just the momentum that they've had.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of crazy.
But it's like they almost met like a wall with the Pacers. Like, cause them niggas had, look, bro, the only reason niggas discounted the run that the Pacers was going on is because it was happening in the East.
Mm-hmm.
So it's easy to be like, okay, that's the East. But I've seen the Thunder putting can of whoop ass on the West. So when these two teams clash, also throw in the record that the Thunder had as the best record in the league, right?
Yep.
I'm like, yeah, bro, Pacers go good, but it's gonna come to an end. Like at the finals. But now I'm wrong. It's like a fucking rock metal hard place.
Yeah, it's like, well, slow your roll a little bit. Maybe
like they keep leveling up. So
yeah, facts.
So yeah, it's hard. You already answered the question though with the it's gotta be that 3-1 lead though. But besides that, that's easy. So besides that, it's gotta be this. For me, I think it would be this. If the Thunder lose this, I'm gonna go with this in a second. Because like the Thunder losing to the Heat, I feel like everybody was kind of like, yeah, they still young.
Yeah,
and the Heat lost the previous year, and people didn't even expect that. So you thought that they would come back with a vengeance. The Heat. So yeah, this would be more of a disappointment because they had the momentum since the start of the playoffs through the whole thing.
I mean, I don't know. It always depends though. Think about it though. Like it'd be different because I would say disappointment because think about it, bro. These both teams are both young. They have never been to the finals before, so like it's like I really won't give it too much like harsh because
doesn't that make it closer though, because then the Thunder are facing somebody their own size, whereas the OKC Thunder of the past with KD and Russ, they weren't necessarily facing someone their own size because LeBron and Wade were itching to win.
I mean, yeah, of course, that's what I'm saying.
And they were older and shit.
That's what I'm trying to say though. I can't really I'm gonna give it a little bit more grace because this is their first time going with a team that's actually young too.
No, that's what I'm arguing. I'm arguing that they don't deserve that grace because they are fighting someone that's on the same level as them.
But at the same time though, like motherfucker, this is the finals. Like, think about it. Like anything can happen. Not like y'all think about it. They had like what has OKC actually proven?
That's my point though.
Like they have improvement shit. Like clearly we see they can be beat too.
But the Pacers ain't proving none either. And that's my point though. That's why it's a bigger disappointment because the Thunder should have a better chance now than the Thunder had when they played LeBron and Wade. That's what I'm saying. So
yeah, but
it would be a bigger disappointment because I expected y'all to actually get this done. Whereas I can give you an excuse for why you all lost to the Heat.
I'm saying no, I'll give it more of an excuse now too because it's like, bro, like y'all, they're both babies. It's like no one really knows how to win, or like during the grandest stage. So like nobody really knows what to do. This is new to both of them. So like you could lose. Shit, they might fuck around, go back. They might mess around, lose this year, come back next year and win it all.
They lose this year, they better go ahead and call for Giannis.
Well, I'll say this, dude. Shai or Tyrese ain't even gonna have to worry about the shit if they fucking show up for fucking business. You know what I'm saying? And they gotta come into the arena and handle business. And guess what? Shai or Tyrese has a chance to be the next Standing on Business Player of the Week segment. And Vaughn, Cue that music.
I got you.
Standing on business, nigga.
You standing
on business.
You standing on business. Yep. Hey, that'd be hard for real.
It is, man. I love how it like kind of ends and finish with that little dun, dun.
Yeah.
Kind of come in a little smooth, set the mood.
Yeah, set the mood.
Yeah, set the
Yeah.
Anyway, man, bro, it's been a crazy week of hoops, man. I hope you guys got some good picks for me.
Ain't many to choose from.
Oh, yeah. Facts. Anyway, Day, man, kick us off.
So, my stand-on big business player of the week is the father of TJ McConnell. Because this man has 2 elite players playing at high levels, bro. Like, first of all, his son TJ McConnell's going crazy in his first year in the finals doing what he's supposed to do. And we said last year, hidden gem players, and we all agreed on, like, TJ McConnell was a name we all, like, say, like, yeah, that's a person we all liked. And then he has a sister over there in the WNBA who actually is tough, too. And he actually came in first, actually, in game 1, wore his sister jersey, because I think she plays for the, I want to say she plays for the Mercury. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she plays for the Phoenix Mercury.
Okay. Shout out to her.
You feel me? And like, and their dad coached both of them.
Yeah,
that was their coach growing up. And the fact he produced both kids, and now they're both doing well in respectable franchises.
Yeah.
So yeah, I gotta give a shout out to TJ McConnell's dad.
Okay, for sure, man, for sure.
That's a good one.
Yeah. What about you, Von?
So I'm gonna go with Jim Carrey's twin, Rick Carlisle. That man, Rick Carlisle, man. You know, I heard a couple people used to call him just average coach, this or that. But listen, Rick Carlisle, man, he got a resume, bro. He got a coaching resume. He out here been making adjustments all playoffs. He got the Pacers ready to go every game, and even when they look like they down and out, these boys fight back. And I got to credit coaching to that, because he really instills that, mindset in the team where it's like it's not over till it's over. And I fuck with that. And the adjustments that he makes in everything. Like, he puts trust in his young players. He lets, them make their own decisions and stuff like that. Like I pointed out last week, where they don't call timeouts on last game winning shots and stuff like that. They kind of trust their point guard and stuff like that. That type of high-level coaching, to me, just deserves a shout-out. So whether he wins or not, standing on business, that's what I'm going to choose this week. So Rick Carlisle, that's my choice.
Okay. All right.
Okay, for sure.
I love
He really does look like Jim Carrey. It's crazy.
He really does.
It's really crazy.
He really does, though. That's kind of crazy.
It's not talked about enough, actually. Like
yeah.
Somebody got to check their parents, or like, what was the website called? Where you could Ancestry.com.
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 They need to run that.
I was about to say LinkedIn or some shit.
LinkedIn. I'm so weak.
That's what I thought, bro.
LinkedIn.
All right, so play the drum roll, please.
I got you. He about to say something off the wall. I feel it.
And the standing on business player of the week is TJ McConnell's dad. Nah, bro, I really liked your little soliloquy about TJ McConnell's dad and his sister. But I ain't
heard the big words from him in a minute. She used to do them every pod.
Yeah, but no, shout out to that, bro. That was
TJ McConnell's dad's name.
Yeah.
Honestly,
they said it too. I forgot it. They said his name too.
Yeah, because I remember them saying something like that in one of the broadcasts.
Tim
McConnell. Tim McConnell. Yeah.
Tim McConnell, bro. Tim McConnell.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, we got produced 2 great athletes and shit like that.
I feel like I could have guessed that name.
His son just literally broke a record. TJ McConnell. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I said, yeah, bro. Like they said, like, yeah, bro. He trained that motherfucker into a pit bull. I mean, shit, bro. Hey, to be a 6'1", point guard, bro, to somehow still have an active job in the NBA.
Yeah.
That's
and still being a major contributor.
You don't get that many. You don't get that many.
Well,
that's facts.
Well, shout out to Tim McConnell and his daughter.
Mm-hmm.
His daughter?
Yeah, he had a daughter. Yeah,
yeah. He said that she was balling in the WNBA. She's a WNBA player.
Okay.
Yeah,
I know it too. What else?
Yeah. Shout out to him. Shout
out to the McConnell family. Shit.
That's the McConnell family, man. They doing big things. Hold on. Let me see. Can I pull the name up?
Yeah, bro. I feel like I should be able to guess Tim. Like I should be able to guess that name.
Her name is Megan McConnell. That's what
Megan McConnell.
Megan McConnell. Okay.
Tim, TJ, and Megan.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Then shout out to the.
You
McConnell.
could have guessed all of these names.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, Megan. Yeah, she a baller. Yeah.
That's fire. That's fire for real.
Okay. All right. Well, the Knicks have requested several interviews from numerous head coaches under contract. These coaches consist of Jason Kidd, Ime Udoka, Chris Finch, Quinn Snyder, Billy Donovan. My question to you guys is like, what the fuck are the Knicks doing? Like, cause that was what I was thinking when I looked. I'm like, what are y'all doing?
Let me calm y'all down real quick. Let me calm y'all down,
Hold on,
bro. Before y'all
in,
get crazy.
you go in, hey, y'all looking for it?
Oh Jesus, Anthony, I'm all right, bro. Take a shot, y'all. Take a shot. Drink responsibly, but still take that shot. Damn, you know that it was 2 times before the pod, and now another time during the pod. So pray for Anthony.
Pray for us, cause we might not. We got like a couple more topics left. We might have to take another one.
Yeah, no, we might have to. I mean, it took 2 topics and standing on business before he got up, and now we got 4 more to go through. So
we're not even that deep into the trenches like that. Like we normally are, though.
Yeah. But what was you about to say?
I was about to say is like, hey, Knicks organization. Like, if you need a coach, you feel me? You ain't gotta go look. You ain't gotta look too far now. You feel me? I ain't gonna know what's too much to do. But But you feel me? I feel like, you feel me? I can do what Tibbs did. You feel me? I can go out there and just preach effort and hustle.
You Daddy.
I can preach hustle and, like, hard work and, grind. You feel me?
Come on, Daddy. You know that they don't need no coach like that.
I can't. You feel me? I can't teach too much of X's and O's.
That's how that motherfucking Shannon would be.
He's like, oh God.
Now come on,
Dave.
Come on, Dave. You go coach the Knicks.
I said, I'm gonna coach the Knicks. Nigga just feeding into my bullshit.
Yeah, hell no.
I say I don't know too much about the X's and O's or anything, about sets or different role plays and shit like that. But hey, I can say, hey, we're gonna grind, we gonna hustle. I said I'm gonna pull a couple Darvin Ham quotes.
Nah, we don't need none of that.
He said I don't know how much that's gonna be effective.
We don't need none of that. Trust and believe.
I said, shit, it's the Knicks, bro. Shit, these motherfuckers already planning on having in the club talking about 2026 finals. Hey, bro. Hopefully they get like a strict ass coach.
The Knicks already had a strict ass coach.
Shit.
They got rid of him. I think they want something less than a strict ass coach. But listen, my point I was gonna make, bro. Before y'all go crazy and go in on all this, man. All I'm saying, I personally think the Knicks are just doing their due diligence. I think they going around. They trying to, talk to some of the coaches that's already taken, which I will say, I've never seen a process like this. The process is crazy. But I think the people are saying that they don't have a plan. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that they don't have a plan. It's an odd process that they're going for coaches that are already employed. But it's not unheard of that a team does grant access for a coach and allows an interview. I actually thought it was going to happen with Jason Kidd. I thought the Mavs were going to allow it because I thought Jason Kidd wasn't that happy when they traded Luka, and he kind of had to be like the spokesperson for it.
Yeah.
So I thought he would have been one of the coaches. I will say this, though. Y'all funny y'all tried Billy Donovan. I'm going to tell you right now, them niggas ain't never letting go of Billy Donovan. Billy Donovan will become the GM of the Bulls before that nigga gets fired. Okay? He is not leaving. Trust and believe. So that was funny. I was actually sitting there wondering. I was like, I wonder if they're going to ask Billy Donovan. And then the report came out like later that day. I'm like, oh, wow, these niggas is wilding. But you know who they didn't ask? Doc Rivers. They didn't ask that nigga.
That is funny as hell, though.
Anybody but him. But for real, that shit blows my mind.
Nigga, Doc Rivers in Madison Square Garden? Oh, God.
Yeah, that's awful.
They say we ain't even thinking of that nigga.
No.
We ain't even thinking of bro.
No, not at all. They ain't asked JJ Redick either. Although he don't really, he ain't.
Yeah.
They said we ain't about to try LA. Niggas ain't leaving LA.
Hell no. Why would he?
Yeah, but for real, like I think they doing their due diligence. It seems now they switched to. I wonder why they didn't just go after like a Mike Malone or Coach or Taylor Jenkins.
Yeah,
I know people are saying, or Mike Brown's one of them too. They're looking at. I know people are saying, what's the nigga name that coached the Warriors?
Mark Jackson. Yeah,
I know you talk about Mark
Jackson.
Jackson. People talking about Mark Jackson, bro. I think he's cooked. I'm not gonna lie. I think he's cooked. I don't know what it is, but I don't know if Mark Jackson getting back in the league as a coach, bro. But I'm surprised they didn't go after Mike Malone. I don't know if Mark Malone is on his way to being a. Because I don't think they still mentioned. I don't think they mentioned his name still.
Yeah, nah.
So I don't know if he's on his way to being the next Mark Jackson. Because I know he did leave Denver on a pretty bad note.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of franchises frown upon like coaches leaving like in a bad like business fashion.
Yeah, of course.
But I think Mike Malone would be perfect for the Knicks.
I think he will be too.
I think he'd be perfect for him.
The fact is though, like
He has a nice balance of like being that drill sergeant guy, but then also he's not gonna like play his starters like 45 minutes.
Yeah.
That's the shit, bro. I wouldn't be surprised, nigga. They hit Bud up.
And the Knicks are pretty much just like letting people know like it's either like finals or like failure, And it's like Mike Malone, you being a guy that's already been to the finals, has got that history.
It would make sense to me.
Yeah. I saw somebody say that like Mike Malone and Tom Thibodeau are like the same like person, like there's no like difference.
Slightly.
But
there's
I don't know,
there's overlaps in personality, but I think Mike Malone probably connects with his players a little bit better than Tom Thibodeau.
And I was even gonna say like Mike Malone seems more like offensively minded than Tom Thibodeau is. Like maybe he's more offensive than defense, but I think he can still coach a good defense.
Yeah.
Because he did it around Jokic, so I'm like,
Yeah. That's it. Yeah, I feel like shit. I don't get why they ain't hit Budenholzer up actually.
See, Budenholzer falls in those categories. Is like he's just another regular coach to me.
He's a champion though.
I know he's a champion, but I feel like
he feel me like
I feel like he's just still a regular coach.
But say, like,
he's an average coach. I don't think he's like elite. He's not one of the coaches I look at. He's elite.
What the
like,
hell you talk about? I said, man, when he was coaching the Bucks, they was like one of the top defensive rating teams for the longest.
Bro, that wasn't him. Bro, he's an average. Listen, average coach is not bad, Daddy. I'm saying he's a coach. He get the job done. But I'm not about to sit here and call the man elite. Like, elite is Eric Spoelstra. Elite is Popovich, who's not coaching no more. Like, elite is Rick Carlisle right now. Elite, you could say, was Mike Malone at one point.
Yeah.
So, I'm just saying, I'm not saying Bud is a bad coach. He's not a bad coach. I think you have bad coaches, you have average coaches, and you have elite. That's what I think it is. And I think 90% of the coaches in the NBA are just average. Me personally, I think 90% of them niggas is average. Okay, I won't even say that. I'll say 70% is average and like, no. I'll say 60% is average, 30% is bad, and like 10% is elite. That's what I would say.
I said no, bro. I feel like Bud can literally give a championship to New York, bro. With that roster, I feel like he actually can do it. Just get like, I feel like with him, he'll mess around, bro, trying to get something for the bench.
Bring back Phil.
He did have that one good year in Milwaukee, so I wouldn't put it past him. But
bring back Phil.
Phil who? Collins?
Jackson.
Yeah, I was like, oh hell no, we do not need Phil Jackson. No, we do not need him back.
I said Phil Jackson back in New York.
As a Knicks fan dealing, oh my god, bro.
I said, nigga, I think he might get ran out, so he's trying to walk in there.
Yeah. Hey, Billy Donovan did make sense though. New York native, Coach Brunson and like AAU. The only 40-something games Billy Donovan ever played his NBA career was for the Knicks.
Yeah,
it would have made sense. It would have made sense for sure. But no, unfortunately, the Bulls are stuck with him.
Shit, though. I feel like Mike Brown would be a good coach.
He would. I think he'd be a better coach than Budenholzer. That's what I'm saying. Like, out of these choices, I put Mike Malone, Taylor Jenkins, and Mike Brown over Budenholzer. Me personally.
You putting Mike Brown over Bud?
Yeah.
I don't know.
The way he connected with his players was like elite in Sacramento. And like outside of that last season that he had, like he was pretty good.
Yeah, but like
was like, bro, Bud.
Bud, yeah.
Bud, like he not like he connected well with his coach, like with his teammates and shit, like with his players.
Yeah. I think if he's
I don't know, did KD even fuck with
like yeah, but that's in like Phoenix though. That he didn't connect with him, but like he at least connected with like Giannis and them when they won a title.
They fired the nigga though, and did they like celebrate when he got fired?
They can't count.
So like, bro, I don't know though. Like,
I mean, Bud at least,
bro, they was literally dancing at the pregame when that nigga got announced fired. Like, you don't seem that like. You don't seem that fucking like.
I've been saying, I don't know.
That's bro. 2 franchises that was dancing on his nigga grave essentially.
Vinny said dance on his grave.
Anyway.
he needs to dance on that nigga grave. They're just like, well,
KD's a silent assassin. He'd secretly go up there and be like, yeah, get this nigga out of here.
Oh guys, see
all right, KD, we gonna blame Book.
Guys, see how he did Steve Nash.
Yeah, it's starting to look like KD gonna be dancing on Phoenix's fucking grave and shit too. But anyway,
your boy is really trying to leave again. Your boy trying to leave again.
Let me.
He really is the Slim Reaper. He get niggas gone,
bro.
Let me tell y'all what Shams reported. So he said the Kevin Durant trade can happen in the next few days. He said as early as like next week or so. So like the teams that he's been linked to that are the 3 front runners are the Heat, Timberwolves, and Rockets. Who do you predict will get them?
Man, listen. So I am automatically crossing the Heat off. They always fumble. They not getting it. I don't think they have the assets. They don't want to include Khalil Ware, which I agree on, kind of, honestly, because I don't think Kevin Durant, I know you're going to ask this question later, but I would say that Kevin Durant added to that team is not going to make them a championship team. I'm just keep it a buck with you. I don't think so.
Yeah, for sure.
They don't have enough pieces. I think they need to build up a little bit more young capital before they start trying to get a star, especially one that basically has like 2-3 years left. So I'm crossing them off. Timberwolves, Rockets. I would love to see them on the Rockets. I think the Rockets have a really good deal that they could send to the Suns, and they have that number 10 pick. To me, if I'm the Suns, the Rockets offer would probably be the most enticing one.
Yep.
But the Timberwolves, if you could offer me like a Julius Randle and maybe Gobert, or Julius Randle and something else, I don't know. You could convince Phoenix that Julius Randle. See, whereas the Rockets trade will probably give the Suns number 10 pick, which is a young prospect that you have to wait. Doesn't match the time with Devin Booker. And you could possibly get like a Dylan Brooks or Jabari Smith. They're both kind of like role players. Whereas the Timberwolves can kind of give you more so all-star caliber Julius Randle or maybe a Gobert. So like you get more proven shit right away. But I think... What's the question? Who do I think will get them? I'm going to say it is the Rockets. I think it will be the Rockets. That's my prediction.
Rockets seem like the most realistic to me, so I would probably choose them too. But my only thing is like with the Timberwolves fit, like the Anthony Edwards and KD duo would go crazy, but they gonna need to keep Gobert.
Yes, yeah, they gotta keep.
Cause
Julius.
Yeah, cause the reason why a lot of these KD teams that he's been traded to have failed because they don't got a good big.
Yep.
And you need a good big if you got KD with you.
Yeah.
So
yeah, and I keep hearing like rumors about them, like people keep saying like they trying to land Zoe.
Yeah, no, if they
really.
So, listen, if they line up, I'll tell you this right now.
That'd be crispy.
I'll tell you this right now. If Lonzo can stay healthy, you always gotta put that caveat. If you got Lonzo, Anthony Edwards, Jaden McDaniels, Kevin Durant, and Gobert,
that's scary hours.
With Reed still,
Nas Reed still.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
All I gotta say is oh fuck.
It's scary.
Yeah.
It's real scary. Yep, it's real scary.
You know, lot on the health there, because obviously Lonzo and KD ain't been the healthiest niggas. But
but like think about it though, like if they ain't gotta do so much, that is scary. I don't want to see that team no day.
Mm-hmm. Who do you predict will get KD?
I would still say the Rockets definitely have the best choice, the best options, because you know they do have the 10th pick and they do have players that match up with Devin Booker's timeline and shit like that. I would say it would definitely. I would do that, but the sleeper team for me, bro, is the Spurs. The Spurs is a sleeper team. I think so because they both have the 2nd and the 14th draft picks, and they actually have players that can match up with Devin Booker up in Phoenix. You feel me? So I would say that's like once again, like if you get Wemby with KD and you got Stephon Castle and De'Aaron Fox,
yeah,
bro, that transition offense is going to be tough.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, facts.
That'd be crazy length for sure.
So let me just ask this next question. I want us to like rate these few teams that's been linked to Giannis and KD being traded to, and I want you guys to give me a 1 through 10 scale on like how much would they make these teams championship contenders if they were to be added there.
So 10 being the,
10 being
so
like 10 being like
championship.
Yep. 10 being the championship, and then 1 being like not at all.
Okay.
All right. So the first team I got up is the Knicks.
If he was on the Knicks,
Yeah. So like KD or Giannis was traded to the Knicks on a scale of 1 to 10. How much do you think they make them a championship contender?
so either or. I can't have different ratings for per player.
You can have different ratings for both. I was actually kind of asking you guys which one do you think would like have the higher rating if they were to add it there.
I'm going Giannis. I think Giannis. I'm gonna go first. I think Giannis would have the higher rating than KD for the Knicks because, to me, as much as Cat loves to shoot the three, having a bruising like downhill player like Giannis to me would fit next to Cat. My worry would be Giannis and Jaylen Brunson because Giannis didn't work that well with Damian Lillard. So now it's like, you could say KD. Man, it's actually got tougher now. I'm thinking it through.
My only thing is like I do feel like if you do make this trade, then you have to like trade Cat for some odd reason. Like in my mind, like I think you got to trade Cat. But if you were to, you still got Mitchell Robinson, but it's like I don't trust him that long term. So
I'm going
it's like,
Knicks. I'm going Durant. Durant's the better fit.
You think so?
No.
Durant's the
You
better
think
fit
so?
for the Knicks because
It's really tough to me, honestly.
If I was to give it a number
It's
for
tough.
both,
I'm
going to say I'll say it's like 6 for both.
6 for both.
Yeah, because
So you think it's just straight up equal? You don't think like one would be a better fit than the other?
no, because
I'm going
like,
7. I'm going 7 Giannis and 6 KD.
because like, what he said though, like I don't know how like a team of Brunson and Giannis will work, and I know for a fact that KD and Cat won't work.
Yeah,
either.
that's what I'm thinking of. So I'm going 7 Giannis and 6 KD.
I think I'm gonna go 7-7. I think it's strictly kind of down the middle too, for real. Like
I said, yeah, that's good.
I could definitely see 6 for Giannis or like 6 for KD, but like
Yeah,
I think it's just like 7-7.
Especially it's like that because at that point in time, bro, like so. Who's like because at this point like who's staying, who's going? Because like
Yeah.
you can't. I feel like you can't have all 3 there together.
Yeah.
With the KD trade, I'm more curious on who is it that you're trading.
Cause I hear like the asking price for Giannis is a little bit higher than KD. Like teams are thinking that
It
they would be willing to give up more
Yeah.
for Giannis. But
It better because Giannis is a fresh 30.
Yeah.
KD is late 30s.
yeah.
So it better be.
Okay. All right. Next team is the Rockets. What would be the rating for both?
I think KD on the Rockets is a 10. And I think Giannis on the Rockets is a smooth 7.
So you would think that KD would win a championship with the Rockets before Giannis would?
Yes. I think he gives them exactly what they need. They have the defense around him, and I think he gives them the floor spacing and the aggressive scorer, like shooter. They need an aggressive shooter scorer type person. Giannis is more downhill. I don't see how his game fits with a Sengun as well. And on top of that, their paint is already clogged as fuck. Amen Thompson don't shoot shit. Okay, and if we relying on Fred VanVleet, who shoots like a career 39%, I'm good.
Yeah.
So like, yes, it would still be good because you have Ime coaching and Giannis is still fucking Giannis.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna give it a 7, maybe an 8 still.
Yeah.
Especially if he plays like center. Maybe you trade Sengun and Giannis is running center, and now they got a real like switch heavy team or something like that.
Yeah.
I could see it.
Yeah.
But I think KD is the most seamless fit,
Yeah.
and I think he wouldn't cost as much. So to me, I got to give it a 10 because I think they'd be able to keep the most pieces with him.
Okay, for me, I'll say Giannis is a 6. For the fact of like what he said, like he just a downhill like player. He don't shoot. You feel me? He don't like no mid range and shit like that.
Yeah.
You feel me? With KD, he does space the floor out a little bit more, so I'll give him an 8. Only why so I'm not gonna give it a 10 because who is going to be his running mate? Is it Jalen Green? Is it Sengun? Is it Thompson? Who is it?
Is Green?
I'm
he's in the trade though. Maybe he's in the trade.
Yeah.
I would personally want to keep Green.
I'm kind of with you on that though because what if it established what if it takes like 1 or 2 years for like any dude to actually be his running mate and you know you never know what could happen in a couple of years. But I still do agree overall that KD would be the better fit.
Yeah,
I would say about maybe 8.5 for KD.
If you could run Fred VanVleet, Jalen Green, Amen Thompson, Kevin Durant, and Sengun. So KD will be your first scorer. Jalen Green's your second scorer, and your third scorer is what Sengun or Amen. Probably Amen.
Yeah.
And it's not a lot. Ain't gonna lie, it's not a lot of defense out there.
That's defense.
It's only Amen out there.
Sengun is solid.
Yeah, I mean,
He ain't no shot
Sengun.
Fred VanVleet can play defense.
Sengun
You
is
know-
solid. Van Vliet's not bad, but he's still small and he's kind of older.
Yeah.
But and KD's not horrible either. So it's like I could definitely see it. But
That's why I say like it's an 8. It's an 8.
yeah,
It's
I
a-
wouldn't rate it any higher than like an 8, honestly. All right, but okay. So the next team, the Spurs.
See,
that could go either or for me.
Really?
It's like that could go either or because I feel like KD and Giannis will work well against Wemby.
Okay, so we joked about this. I think like a couple pods ago. What if they traded De'Aaron Fox? What would be like a better like way to like look at this roster? Like would you guys be cool with them just sticking with their number 2 pick, just getting Dylan Harper and then just running it with Dylan Harper, Stephon Castle, KD or Giannis, and then Wemby? Or would y'all rather have Fox there plus adding like Giannis or KD?
If I feel like if you add
Because
Giannis and
go ahead, my
KD,
bad.
my bad. I feel like you add Giannis and KD. I feel like you gotta keep De'Aaron Fox.
I like the Fox, KD, and Wemby pairing so much. It's like to me, it's like I don't know. This is like to me like a no brainer. Like I would just literally just like keep it like that because like Fox, KD, and Wemby, like you're knocking on the championship door for the next couple of years.
I think KD's a 8,
Yeah.
and I would say Giannis is a smooth 6. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think
Giannis is a 6.
I'm gonna say this. I think it's
Giannis is a
I think
6?
because okay, listen. If you're trading number 2 for Giannis,
yeah.
maybe it's higher. But if you're not trading number 2 for Giannis, which the Spurs reportedly don't want to do, I don't really like the lineup of Fox, Harper, and Castle and Giannis. It's not a lot of shooting like Derrick there. Like, it's
Yeah,
kinda,
no,
it's kinda, but
it's not,
and then I
but-
also worry that Giannis is going to clash on play styles with like Wemby.
I feel like they'll probably work because I feel like they both like.
Because Wemby be trying to shoot
So
though.
I know.
Wemby do be
wanna
trying to shoot, though,
I
'cause
know,
all-
but that's not really what I want him to do either. He almost shoot too much though. Like Wemby though, he low key be still when he gets down low in the block, he be playing in the same area as Giannis
did.
do, and he get downhill like him too sometimes. So they almost have slightly similar play style. And then Giannis has not proven to me that he even works well with other stars. So it's like, do I want to risk it with him? Whereas KD low key fits in better with shit. And I feel like he fits better with Fox. KD fits better with Fox and Wemby because he could just slide in there at the 3 or 4. Whereas Giannis is like more post player, like down low shit. I don't know.
I think it's very close. I think it's more like
It's
KD's
closer.
9 and then like Giannis is like 8.
Yeah, I feel like it's
That's how I kind of view it,
Yeah.
or maybe 8.5 if you want to give him a little bit more
Exactly.
credit.
I'll go 9-7. I'll go 9-7.
I can't
9-7?
say, I wouldn't say that.
KD
but
9, Giannis 7.
I feel like Giannis
Okay.
and Wemby could work though.
It could. That's why I gave it a 7. Smooth
And
7.
honestly, I think that duo would be crazy. Like if they had like a Tim Duncan and David Robinson type
It
of
would
vibe
It would
going.
be scary hours, bro.
Yeah, that
I
should
feel like,
be crazy.
I feel like I feel like Giannis really would like take Wemby under his wing. Like, all right, bro, I'm gonna get you bigger.
Did you get your rating yet?
Oh, so I'm gonna probably go 9 KD, 10 KD, 8 Giannis.
You think KD really that good of a fit?
Yeah. Like I think it would be like perfect
For a Tando? Because
Nigga,
look,
damn near like
Damn near, bro.
yeah,
But what
damn
I'm
near.
saying-
I'm with him. Like shoot, you think it's a 10? Shoot, I think it's hey. I
But
wouldn't put it past you.
Like, think about it, bro. We don't need KD to be. KD can fuck around and be the third option, honestly.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because like
you know
bro,
what's really
Fox gonna
bothering
show
me?
up.
You know what's bothering me with the team though? What's bothering me is just the trio of Fox, Castle, and Harper. Like none of them niggas is like shooters for real. They all scores. So like,
But it's like
then they all low key undersized to play a small forward position.
Castle's 6'6". I mean,
He is.
you can kind of slide
But
him there.
it's still kind of undersized. So
I mean,
I'm just
nigga. You got KD and Wemby.
no,
backing
you right. You right. All I'm saying though, that trio specifically, I'm not even bringing up the Wemby and KD thing. That trio specifically just worries me mostly because of the shooting.
I mean,
between
KD
the three, they can all shoot.
They're the best shooter.
Yes, and that's a problem to me because he is also their best transition player. He's best getting downhill. But that's also what Harper and Castle's best skill is. You got 3 players that essentially, to me, I'm not saying it can't work, okay? But you can sit here and admit that it is something that you need to see. You have to see how that's gonna look because they essentially all have similar play styles to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm curious. I'm curious how that's gonna work. That's all I'm saying. Castle's probably your 3, right? Castle's probably your small forward.
Yeah.
Harper's your shooting guard. I'm worried about that one.
Yeah.
Castle's probably the worst shooter amongst them.
That's okay. Once again, you got KD, who's a 40% 3-point shooter.
I know.
You got Wemby, who's like a 35.
I know, but you don't even really want Wemby camping out at the 3, bro. Because there was too many times where we was like, bro, why he take 10 threes?
But
like you 7-5.
But think about it though, bro. You got KD down low, but you still got Stephon Castle and like De'Aaron Fox, who are bangers. Who are getting to the paint is not gonna be easy.
Yeah, and then like I'm just like looking at their offense, bro. They're going to be looking like versatile as hell. Like everybody in that starting 5 can at least hit a 3.
I need more shooters on that squad. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I mean, I feel like you can live though, bro. I feel like you can live though. Like if you got,
I think the Spurs should trade down.
If they make this trade, they probably send somebody like maybe Jeremy Sohan out there, and then maybe they send him, and then Harrison Barnes. They package him.
Yeah, Harrison Barnes.
Yeah, Harrison Barnes, and then maybe they can keep Vassell. I mean, he's not like the best 3-point shooter. I think he shoots like 37%. He's like mid 30s, but I see what you mean, Von. But I think they can kind of scoop by.
Yeah, I ain't saying it's
with
impossible.
some of the lack of shooting.
I ain't saying it's impossible, right? Like I think KD and Wemby, yes, we got that. That's gonna be elite and solid. It's not my worry here. Like I'm just worried about the shooting amongst the 3. Yes, KD and Wemby can shoot. They are the best shooters in that starting lineup and stuff like that, and I get that. But KD, the best thing is probably mid range. You don't just want to camp him out at the 3, and then Wemby. Yes, he can shoot them threes. Sometimes he shoots them a little bit too much. I would more so like to build a team where that's not necessarily what I need him to do, but it's a strength that he can capitalize on. Yeah. And when you have a trio of Fox, Harper, and Castle, you're going to need even more shooting from KD, 3-point shooting specifically from KD and Wemby. Whereas I think that's icing on the cake for them. It's not something I necessarily want them to focus on 100%.
You gotta realize though, De'Aaron Fox got better as a spot up shooter.
Yeah, but you're not understanding. I'm not saying that they can't shoot. I'm not saying that. I'm saying my brain is thinking, what is the best way to capitalize on their best skill while allowing them to also be able to shoot like they can.
But think about
Whereas, like if you have these 5 people. I know they can all shoot. All of them can hit the 3. My point is, none of them, that's their game though. Like that's not what you ask of them. That's not the number one thing you ask from them, right? That's all I'm saying. Like, so you have a team full of like I think it would be better if you had more defense, like more size and defense that can shoot. Like if you had Herb,
look at OKC. OKC ain't they ain't got no known shooters on their starting 5. You feel me? Shai not a shooter. You feel me? There's Lou Dort. He's in the corner. J-Dub not a shooter.
He been improving. Lou Dort been improving though.
You say J-Dub not a shooter. Hartenstein's not a shooter. Chet is like he can shoot the 3, but that's not his game. But I said like with the Spurs, like you have, like I said, like that might be the most versatile starting 5 in the whole NBA.
Yeah. If they were to make that.
I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying it's just something I gotta ask. Like I gotta see it. Yeah. Because you're naming players that have been in the league for a little bit, and we're trying to capitalize on the KD window now. So you're asking me to put faith that Harper can figure it out as a 2 guard when he's coming in as a point guard, essentially. You're asking me to slide Castle down to a small forward when we heard last year he wanted to be the point guard when he got drafted. So now you slide him down to the 3. And now you got De'Aaron Fox there who needs touches as the point guard. So I mean, I'm just saying,
that's
like,
that is an all-star. That is Mr. First Quarter.
I get it. You saying all the things I already understand. I'm just saying it's just a question to be had because mainly Harper. It's mainly Harper and Castle for me. I'm not worried. I ain't even going to include De'Aaron Fox no more. Like I want to know what the fit between Harper and Castle looks like.
I feel like they'll figure it out though. I feel like they can figure it out. I feel like, you feel me, they hired enough draft picks to understand.
I feel like it's possible one of them niggas end up coming off the bench. If one of them ain't doing what they supposed to do, probably Harper the most. Yeah, because he's just getting there.
Then I'll move Stephon to the 2, or just have him and De'Aaron to be combo guards at that point.
That's what I would prefer. I would prefer to have Fox and Castle as a 1 and 2, And then I would prefer that Harper, maybe the Spurs trade down and get that 3. Maybe they get Ace Bailey. Maybe they get, I don't know, maybe they trade number 2 for, I mean, I don't know what wing they could really trade it for, but,
Yeah.
you know, I don't know. But I think at the end of the day, Spurs probably are going to take him, and that's probably the right choice because that's such a high potential player, and you see what it looks like. But I think there's potential where it doesn't look that great to start off, at least. I think to start off, you might have might be something you have to work through.
No, give it some time. I feel like he'll like the he'll probably work it.
My problem is like you really don't got that much time with KD. Like that's my issue because like KD is pretty damn old. So I worry about how fast. Yes, they're gonna be good on paper, but I worry how fast like they really can't. They don't really have. If you get KD, a team that gets KD, this is why it's worrisome for the Spurs. A team that gets KD, you really don't have time to fuck around. Like you don't have time for another season-ending injury from Wemby. You don't have time for Castle, or you don't have time for Castle to figure out. Castle's still young. You don't have time for Harper to figure it out. We need you niggas to lock in now.
I saw though. I feel like with Darren, I feel like with KD, you don't need him to do. You don't need him to do KD shit no more.
Yes, you do.
You don't need. I feel like you don't need him to take over. Cause I feel like you have De'Aaron Fox for that. You got like in the upcoming Victor Wembanyama, who's clearly going to be the face of the Spurs.
Yeah.
All I'm saying though, you keep bringing up them niggas though. Like I get that them niggas is elite. Like I'm telling you, bro. My point is like the young niggas though. Like when you get KD, you're putting faith that these young niggas gonna figure it out in the first 2 years of their career.
That's the same shit you doing for the Rockets, for real. Like,
but it's not because you got Fred VanVleet running.
Fred VanVleet,
Ahmed Thompson is better than the Castle and Harper today. He's bigger. He's better.
But Vic though,
Sengun has been in the league longer than them niggas.
Okay.
Dylan Brooks has been in the league longer than them niggas. Like they have vets though. They got actual vets.
If KD's going to Houston, Dylan Brooks is no longer there, like we already discussed.
Yeah.
Even so though, them niggas still got vets.
And honestly,
a proven coach, and they don't got no rookie that they're relying on in the starting lineup. You're putting a rookie and a sophomore player in the starting lineup that you're relying on heavily to win a championship.
If not, then shit, start Vassell then. Fuck it, you so goddamn like you feel away about one of them. Start Vassell then.
He don't even fix my issues though. He's still 6'5". He a guard too.
See, but I just still think like KD and Fox could just make up for their for Castle and Harper's deficiencies. You know, like I really think they can kind of like carry it. You know.
I feel like because they we don't need them to do much.
Yeah. No, y'all probably right. All I'm saying is that it's just something to be said about seeing it first. Okay. All I'm asking is that I just want to see it because I don't know. Like I just want to see the Castle. It's the Castle and the Harper fit specifically. I want to see that.
Okay. Yeah.
And then throw in Fox a little bit. But listen, Fox got a pedigree, so I want to see them too. Y'all the two young motherfuckers. I'm curious if we make a trade for 38-year-old KD. Are y'all ready for Showtime though? Like, are y'all ready already?
Yeah.
Like,
I definitely see your concern.
I mean,
just curious.
You're not wrong. I know you definitely have the right to be concerned.
Let one of them niggas become a shooter though. Let one of them. If Castle can be a knockdown shooter, then shit, things change. But I gotta see it.
So what do we think about the Miami Heat then?
It showed nigga Giannis is like a 2.
Yeah.
I don't think that he should get either of these niggas.
I don't think he should either.
I'm with you though. I think if you add either one of these guys, it's lower. It's lower. It's lower.
I think I'm gonna give Durant.
A higher.
This is how much would it make him? Destination. How much will make him a contender?
Yeah. I'm gonna
give it
going
a 5 for KD.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna give it like a smooth 2 for Giannis.
yeah. I was gonna say.
I don't see how Giannis fits at all.
Neither one of these go no higher than a 5 for me. Like dead ass. KD's probably about a 4, I would say, and then Giannis is maybe about a 2 or 3.
I say KD is a 5, bro.
Yeah, I give KD a good 5.
Okay. All right. So
what about I could see something working. Giannis, I don't see that shit. Yeah. There's not enough shooting for them, and that's one of their issues. To me.
That means KD probably gets moved to the 3 then. That's the case.
And they don't got no point for either one of them niggas.
They don't.
They really don't got no true point for them.
This is gonna be
They got more problems to worry about in this. Like the Heat keep trying to throw their name in, it's over.
I said, bro, but the Heat just need to figure out what they gonna do next.
Yeah, I think they might need to look into trading.
So let's say OKC smokes the next 2 games and just like, you know what, fuck it, we're making a trade for KD or Giannis. Which one do you think would have them as a
KD
championship
is
contender
a 10.
better.
KD is a 10. I say it again. KD is a 10.
Who are we getting rid of though? Like that's the
No.
you know what, but we was arguing about this earlier in the damn season, dog. We was talking about this earlier in the damn season. I don't think it's a 10 though. I don't think it's a 10. If you just automatically don't make that though.
Chet, we love you.
No, you're tweaking.
But you got to go.
You're tweaking.
You got to go.
You're tweaking.
Nah, Chet.
actually-
I can see maybe like a 7 or 8 for this.
Bye, Chet.
You're tweaking.
I think I'm gonna go 8 on this. I'm gonna go 8 on this. I'm gonna go 8 on this for KD. For KD, I'm gonna go 8 on this.
It'll be Jaylen Williams for me. That got to go for either one of them.
What?
Yeah.
I see why you'd say
But
that.
I would prefer neither. If we traded for KD, I prefer we keep a ball. We keep in Chet. And listen, the only way I'm thinking about trading Jaylen is maybe if it's Giannis. He's a little younger. But if you telling me KD, well, I'm good. Like I'd rather keep them both. I'm not that pressed. I mean, y'all want some picks? I give you some picks. And even for Giannis, I'm gonna push for some picks. But I'm not trading Chet because Chet got way too much potential for me to fuck with that. And I'm not relying on the Hartenstein, bro. I'm good.
Why not?
I think KD's.
He's a defensive presence. He moves the ball around. He passes the ball, and he knows when to drive.
Okay, but he's not Chet. You undervalue Chet. You want to hype up Mobley, you undervalue Chet, and it pisses me off.
No, that
is so.
It was crazy. It was crazy.
Like your boy got put out.
And it was crazy. You know what's crazy? Nigga, hold on, bro. You know what's crazy? A lot of motherfuckers said, bro, Chet is not above Evan Mobley. You feel me? Fuck that. Evan Mobley was bullying the fuck out of Miles Turner, but Chet getting handled by Miles Turner.
Bro, where's Evan Mobley?
They're competing though. They're both banging, bro. They're going back and forth.
Evan Mobley was giving Miles Turner that fucking business, and Chet looks small compared to Miles Turner.
I think you got to confuse, bro. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think you got to confuse that. Like Chet be banging with Miles Turner, bro.
Chet been pretty solid, bro.
Chet has been getting nothing but like just put back dunks, bro, and just driving lane, like bro, like no, stop.
Look what he's
bro.
Listen, I'm going. KD is a 10.
Okay.
Giannis is a 8.
Okay.
I could almost say they both 10. Listen, get them. I ain't gonna lie. Get them. Listen, bro, if you had Giannis and Chet down low,
yeah.
Fuck. Like, I'm just saying, like, bro.
Deadly.
Because they don't have a 4. A defensive 4. That's why I see Pascal bullying them right now. If you had, I'm not saying this is possible, but let's say you had Shai. Who starts at the 2?
Lou Dort. Yep.
Nah, he started at the 3.
Okay, then it must be
right?
yeah, Kaysen. Then it must be Kaysen, yeah.
Shai, Kaysen, Lou Dort. Okay, let's change it up. No, wait. Yeah. Shai, Kaysen, Lou Dort, Giannis, and Chet. I can fuck with that for sure. I get behind that for sure. Or if you got KD. Wait, no, I didn't even name Jaylen Williams. Okay, so let's say it was Shai. Shai, Jaylen Williams, Lou Dort, Giannis, and Chet. That's elite as fuck. I'm keeping Jaylen in this scenario. I'm keeping Chet and Jaylen. Maybe it's not possible. But if you got KD, Shai, Jaylen, KD, Chet, and Hartenstein,
that's 10.
That's elite as fuck.
Yeah.
It's elite as fuck.
Yeah, I agree with you. That'd be a 10 for me.
You're not keeping K-Dub, you're not keeping
realistically though. Realistically though,
I ain't gonna lie to you. I think it's possible you can get KD without giving up any of them. Now, if we talking about Giannis, they gonna want the farm.
If I'm the Suns, you're giving me J-Dub or Chet. There's no ifs, ands, or buts.
Well, we don't need this nigga, so you can suck my dick.
Huh? Nigga,
that's
you
how I feel.
Hold on, nigga. What? You can't to us?
We can.
I'm just saying. That nigga. First of all, that nigga a snake on our city. Second of all, he like 42. You think I'm about to give you a young nigga? You think I'm about to give you Jaylen Williams or Chet, who are under like 25,
bro?
For old ass, dirt ass, old ass KD.
And what you say? Did you say, bro? Like, hey. Somehow on this
hey, bro, you over my drink putting loogies into this shit.
My bad. What you say, bro? He's like, hey, if somehow OKC, squanders this fucking finals run, nigga, apparently you're coming to me because like, damn, clearly we can't fucking get over the hump. So, god damn it, what's up?
Why would
nigga, you lost. You came to me.
Why would the Thunder need to give up a young player when they have the most draft picks in the NBA?
That's fine, nigga. I don't give a fuck, nigga. You just said, Anthony just said, if the Thunder loses, if so clearly, nigga, they're desperate enough to go shop for Kevin Durant.
I'm just not giving up players for him, though. I will give you.
You're going to give me somebody.
No, I'm giving you picks.
Devin Booker don't have that much time. Devin Booker.
Hey, do you know 3-team trades exist?
Yes, they do.
You could give a shit ton of picks to a team like the Timberwolves, and the Timberwolves send Julius Randle to the Suns, and the Suns trade KD to the Thunder. Yes.
Anyway.
Exactly. 3-team trades exist, my nigga. 3-team trades exist. You can give them picks to a team that wants them, and you can get a player from that team.
You're coming off.
How about this?
J-Dub.
How about this? I got you this right here. You want to hear it? The Suns send KD to the Thunder. The Thunder send a shit ton of picks to the Pelicans, and the Pelicans send Zion to the Suns. Boom. Everybody gets what they need. The Pelicans rebuild with a shit ton of draft picks. The Suns get themselves a fucking player that can't make the goddamn playoffs by himself, but he's still elite, in Zion, and he like Mariah Mills. And the Thunder get KD without giving up Chet or Jaylen Williams. Boom. Why would a team with the most picks in the NBA have to trade one of their young players, especially for a old ass motherfucking KD that can't stay healthy? No disrespect. He's elite though. He's elite, and on that team, he would be that'd be a championship on God. But I am not giving you a player that's under 25 for KD. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's where me and you disconnect, Dede. I'm sorry. But you got to understand that age is an important factor in the league, especially when you done show that you are all-star caliber. You do not trade all-star caliber player under 25 for a nigga that is 38 and almost out of the league.
You ain't fucking with Evan Mobley, is all I know.
All right, anyway.
I hate this nigga.
Last team, Timberwolves. I know Giannis ain't been necessarily linked to this one, but let's say that. Yeah. I was gonna say.
Giannis is straight booty cheeks for that team.
That is 2 cans of ass, nigga. No, I'm about to.
Him and Gobert together would just make me throw up.
You said Giannis on the Timberwolves.
That shit is a 2-pack of ass. The fuck are you talking about? That shit stinks.
Nigga, I don't give a fuck how good the Edwards is, nigga. That shit ain't about to work.
If we were just ranking this though, based off of KD going there,
KD would be elite there. But
I would say I'm gonna say about 8.5.
I'll give it a 7.
I feel like 7's cool. I fuck with 7.
I say
7
because I feel like if it's just KD, you will need some. You will need some more shit.
See, no, this is my thing. I'm curious on who
Mike Conley got to go. You need another point guard.
I'm curious on who they giving up. If you get Lonzo and KD, I gotta give you like a 9 almost.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie. I gotta give you 9. If you telling me Lonzo's healthy, like I gotta give you 9. Now that's a very big ask.
Yeah, facts.
But yeah, just KD. That's a smooth 7. And then it comes down to who they're trading because I heard the Wolves want to trade Gobert. Technically, so they can re-sign Reed. If you telling me the lineup is Lonzo, Anthony Edwards, Jaden McDaniels, KD, and Reed, that sounds like barbecue chicken in the paint.
Mm-hmm.
KD and Reed in the paint.
That's sweet as hell.
I'm kind of good off that.
That's why I said if he does go there, bro, if I'm the Timberwolves, I got to keep Gobert with him.
I ain't gonna lie, Julius on the Randle with Devin Booker sounds nice though.
I can see that being a productive duo.
Sounds a little solid. I feel like Julius Randle will look good in a Suns jersey. I feel like that fits him. He almost seems like he would be a Suns player.
Yeah.
I don't know. He just seems like he's been there before. But yeah, man. If it's
so KD about a 7 or 8.
Yeah, 7 or 8. If you get Lonzo, if you get Lonzo and you keep Reed,
I'm guessing 9.
Maybe then a 9. If you get Lonzo and keep Reed and you get KD, that's a 9.
And somehow, bro, you can develop Rob Dillingham, bro, to a 6-man role.
Yeah.
Oh, Rob Dillingham better be ready to develop because that boy Lonzo missing something.
Somebody got to run point, bro.
Yeah. Because you might want to keep Mike Conley as the bench man. No lie, you might want to keep old head back there.
I saw something somewhere where they said that they were going to trust DiVincenzo to be like the main like ball handler or point guard. I'm like, I don't know how much I trust DiVincenzo.
Well,
he can do it. But he more of a 2. He more of a 2.
Yeah.
You want him off ball because that's his best skill.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And, you know, I'm all about maximizing the best skill.
Yeah.
That's
facts.
all I've been saying.
Facts.
I'm all about it. Like, if you telling me Stephon Castle can become Dante DiVincenzo off ball, oh shit, that team elite.
Yeah.
But that's what I need. That's what I'm asking for, though. That's what I'm saying. Like, I want to play. I need one of them to do that. That would fit better to me. But you telling me we got 3 slashers, 3 slashers that can shoot, but they don't. That's not really what they want to do. They want to get their rhythm. They want to get their rhythm getting to the bucket.
They're all shot creators.
Exactly. A shot creator is different than a shooter, right?
Yeah.
You agree? So. Yeah,
I don't know though.
They're not even, but them niggas
like
not even shot creator. Darren Fox a shot creator. I would say Castle's a slasher.
Yeah.
And Harper's a shot creator, I guess. I mean, college wise, I ain't seen a nigga in the league yet. But I guess technically you say he's a shot creator. But like Castle's a slasher and De'Aaron Fox is a shot creator. But at the end of the day, their best skill is all slashing.
Yep.
They best skill is all slashing. De'Aaron Fox being your best shooter. That nigga is your best shooter. That motherfucker can get hot from 3.
Yeah.
But guess what? That ain't what you want to ask him to do every game. Nope. Because I guarantee you ain't going to do it every game.
Because he won this. Honestly, he won this at the table. Honestly.
Yeah, because when he was playing for the Spurs, he was kind of playing awful. I know he had that hand injury and stuff like that, but
It works
next
like-
to Chris Paul, he wasn't really like at shooting guard. De'Aaron Fox, look, he the point guard, bro. I don't know about shooting guard. Like,
Yeah. No.
he got to have that ball in his hand where he can make the decisions and stuff. Like when you put players out of position like that, it's just worrisome for me.
Yeah, I wouldn't like him just catching and shooting.
Yeah, and stuff like so like Castle, he a slasher, so like him playing the 2 ain't bad. And this is the year.
Yeah, I think he has the best shooting potential though out of them.
Who, Castle?
Yeah, because he was hitting some nice ass threes last season.
Yeah.
You know, just very inconsistent. Mm-hmm. Anyways, man, let's move on. So, I actually just saw this right before the pod started. The Celtics are willing to listen to trade offers for Jaylen Brown and Derrick White. Real quick, I mean, do y'all believe the Celtics have the balls to try something this drastic?
No.
No.
They should not even. They should not be entertaining no Jaylen Brown trade offers at all.
No, not at all.
Just Drew Holiday and Porzingis get him out of there.
Yep. Them the only two.
They make
Derrick
shit ton
White
of money.
Derrick White
Sam
should
Hauser
be-
get him out of there too. He made like $10 million. That's way too much.
Mm-hmm.
Duck
Yeah.
beneath the tax. Yeah, Porzingis gotta get up out of there.
Porzingis is bro.
Drew Holiday actually got some suitors. I actually didn't believe that he would.
Oh yeah.
That's still Drew Holiday.
Yeah. I could see a lot of teams using him. Honestly, it's just like that veteran guard presence.
Mm-hmm. He said, might not be a starter, but definitely be like a bench player. Probably he'd be like he'd be like an Alex Caruso role.
I can see like like a team like the Orlando Magic or somebody signing him or something.
No, I feel
The
like
Kings he's starting.
Who?
The Kings he's starting.
Yeah.
on the
Drew
Kings,
Holiday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Kings gotta get DeMar up out of there. If DeMar go to the Heat, I don't know who the Heat can send. Maybe it's a 3-team trade there too, but I know the Mavericks are interested in Drew Holiday. I don't know who they give up. It had to be like Gafford and PJ.
Mm-hmm.
If the Celtics get Gafford and PJ, oh, that's good shit.
Yeah.
That's good shit right there.
Great pickups.
That's an overpay. The Celtics better include some picks. That's an overpay.
Oh yeah.
I'm not giving you
Drew
PJ
Holiday.
and Gafford for Drew.
No, fuck. Yeah.
Just as like a stopgap until Kyrie gets back. Nah,
No, yeah, fuck no.
the Mavericks are interested in Lonzo too. Hey, Lonzo got some suitors. Like, granted, Lonzo had like the best, like one of the best plus minus ratings on the Bulls when he's on the court. That dude's impactful as hell. So I can see why a bunch of teams are interested in him. I don't necessarily want to even give him up. I'm not gonna lie. I heard the rumor was though Lonzo to the Timberwolves. Now Hayes reported this. He got insiders and stuff like that. The rumored deal is Lonzo to the Timberwolves for Gilgeous-Alexander Walker, like straight up. And I feel like that's solid for both teams.
That's a nice deal for y'all. That's a really good deal for y'all.
Yeah, you can play the wing for us.
Yeah.
That's solid.
That's a 3-and-D right there.
Yeah.
And then it gets the Timberwolves a good passer.
Yeah.
Yeah, Anthony. Yeah, so Ant really got to be worried about trying to play make.
Yeah, that's a solid deal for both teams.
It would even like improve their like transition offense too, because like as soon as Lonzo gets the board or whatever, like you can just pass to him and throw it up the court to Ant Edwards. Like I can see him really connecting on him with like a bunch of lobs.
I feel like them Gobert numbers gonna go up.
They should.
Yeah.
They absolutely should.
Yeah.
That boy can't catch a oop though, an athletic big ass.
I swear he got them Westbrook hands as a damn center. For real.
need to
Like
stop.
him and Westbrook got the same hands.
They claps make the same sound.
I'm guessing.
I don't know, nigga. Anyways, listen.
What the fuck does that even mean?
Listen, yeah, no, the Celtics got the balls for this shit though. Especially not on Derrick. Especially not, but neither of them. Jaylen Brown, maybe Derrick White. They especially got no balls to trade no Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, no.
Oh, but I will. Hey, Jaylen Brown for Giannis though.
No. Just
Or Ja.
Tatum for Giannis.
No,
They ain't accepting that.
nah.
Bucks would be like, man, we don't want that injured nigga.
Oh, the Bucks would be stupid.
Yeah.
No, nigga, that's Jason Tatum.
Yeah, that's Jason Tatum.
That's Jason Tatum, nigga. This ain't that nigga. When he say we got a cut, he feel like he top 5.
I'm weak as fuck.
He said top 5 what? This top 5. But I'm like Jaylen Brown. We can talk about it, but I feel like they ain't about to pull it like just Tatum out. They ain't about to pull that trigger too quick.
Yeah, nah.
I think they usually gonna play it slow. They might trade Porzingis and Sam Hauser and Drew Holiday, but that's about it.
Yeah.
Recalibrate. It's a down year for them, bro. They might as well tank and get that number 1 pick next year because they do have the pick.
I'm like,
Yeah.
I think they have the pick. So I'm calling it right now. The Celtics getting the number 1 pick. I'm calling it right now.
If
They're
like
shutting down niggas at half season. I bet they're gonna be just like the Mavs and get that shit last second on babies.
Nigga about to get them, go find them the best point guard in the draft.
Yep, they gonna get them. They gonna get them a young point guard next year.
A young point guard.
Oh babies, oh
find
babies.
them a young Rondo.
Even though
all over again.
Even though the next draft though, I've been already looking at it. It's a lot of wings, a lot of big wings.
Just like this draft.
Oh, but it's more.
Right.
It's like 3 good ass wings. Carlos Boozer's son, Diabate or something. His name something like that, and it's somebody else. But yeah, bro. Yeah, man.
Bro. Damn, they really is like Boston really is in a fucked up predicament.
I don't think they're in a solid predicament.
Not okay, solid, but it's like
Bucks is in a fucked up predicament. They don't got no picks. That's when you fucked up.
Oh no, Bucks is just. It's like really this like you out with an ugly ass girl and it's like you can't admit it like she ugly because you with her. I mean that just meant to you saying like you can't pull none but ugly bitches.
Yeah, Giannis don't want to leave.
Weak as fuck.
Yeah, good for him though, loyal nigga.
I don't know, yeah, bro. Don't be like that.
You happy with that 1 ring?
Hey, yesterday that shit was Stephen A. Smith said.
Yeah.
What'd he say?
About how if Giannis don't win a championship ever again, he would say he underachieved.
Yeah,
Low key.
You agree?
Okay.
I do too.
It is
Cause like, bro, you only won me one, and like you're supposed to be like this freak, you know, like.
He never said he was a freak on the court.
Well,
He was a
yeah,
freak in the sheets,
I'm just
nigga. Apparently, you see how many times he done
You
got
mean
his
that
girl
damn Bill?
pregnant. Yeah, you done seen how many times he got that motherfucker pregnant.
Bro, man, you get it off that nice lady, bro. He be bringing that up, like, bro, remember like we won the championship, bro? He said like, yeah, like I ring the bell every time I want to have sex. I'm like, oh, this nigga's unhinged.
Yeah, bro.
I'm weak as
I need
fuck,
that
dude.
bill. I need that bill for sure. Don't you got a topic to go on too, bro?
I don't know, bro. You just niggas be too freaked out for me.
You don't want no bill?
No. Nigga, like,
Why you lying? You know damn well you would ring that bell
I'm
for
not
your
about to
girl.
ring. No, I'm not.
You ain't ringing that bell for your girl?
No, because first of all, no, I'm not. I'll just call her the normal way. Freakazoid.
But imagine the bell. Ding, 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 ding.
No, bro.
My ding-a-ling, my ding-a-ling, I need you to suck on my ding-a-ling.
That's not what he said.
Ding-a-ling, ding-a-ling, ding-a-ling.
That's not what he said, dog.
That's what I said. So I'm gonna ring that bell. You know what the bell mean?
I don't like this one. Bro, he's so aggressive, bro.
I'm not aggressive. You bought the bell. She probably bought the bell for you. She know what the bell means.
It's like, but damn, nigga, like give it a rest. That's your 3rd time today, nigga. Call it, put it down.
It's your 3rd time ringing the bell.
You put it down. Oh, we
5 a.m.
My nigga, you didn't give the day a chance.
Bitch, I gotta work at 6 a.m.
He said, I need it. This is mine, and I need it now. Anywho, man, last topic, bro. So, the 76ers and the Pelicans are very interested in the Spurs' 2nd overall pick in the upcoming draft. What's your thoughts on this?
So, I saw that they want to get Ace Bailey. The Pelicans want to get Ace Bailey.
Really?
And the 76ers, they want Dylan Harper.
I'm actually kind of surprised they want to get Ace Bailey, honestly, because they already got like a couple forwards over there.
They really do. The Pelicans got forwards. They stingy as hell.
Yeah, that's why I'm like Herb Jones and fucking.
That's what they say, bro. Everybody is up for ransom at this point in the Pelicans.
Maybe the Pelicans. I heard the Pelicans want to move into the top 3 or 4. But if they want number 2 specifically, Dylan Harper's still the best choice for them, to me. Because DeJounte Murray got that Achilles injury.
I was even thinking
McCollum's like 32.
If they did get him, he would be kind of like insurance for if like DeJounte Murray just doesn't work out for them in the future.
If you get him,
they at least have like
DeJounte, get him out of there.
Yeah.
If you get him, you have to get DeJounte the fuck out of there.
Yeah. That's why what I kind of figured when I looked at this topic, I was like, they could probably just get Dylan Harper if DeJounte just doesn't work out.
The Sixers make sense a little bit though. I think the Jazz should try to move up. They need Ace Bailey most. I think out of any team in the lottery, the Jazz probably need Ace Bailey, or not the lottery, because not the whole 14, but the top 7 teams. I think the Jazz could probably use a 3.
I was honestly confused that the Sixers wanted this because I'm like, bro, you got Tyrese Maxey, Jared McCain's gonna be coming back. Like,
do they view Jared McCain as a 6-man or something?
I mean, but still though, like that's still 3 guards that you would have to rotate though.
I think they need to get Ace Bailey and get Paul George the fuck up out of there.
That makes a little bit more sense.
That was my thought.
That makes a little bit more sense.
That was my thought process though. Like, if they're trying to move up, if they're trying to move us number 2, they're trying to get Paul George off their fucking roster.
But they're not. They're not gonna do it. The only way you get Paul George off your roster is probably trading the number 3 pick. So like, this is what I do. You take Ace Bailey and you worry about the Paul George shit later. Okay, because one day you're going to get Paul George the fuck up out of there. And if it's not today, I don't give a fuck. It ain't changing. I'm taking Ace Bailey because one day I know your ass is gone. Yeah, Paul George, you getting the fuck up out of there. If I'm the Sixers, bro, not
for a while, though.
The Sixers getting this number 3 pick should just honestly, if Ace Bailey, let's say the Sixers keep it the same. They come into the season because they have to, and maybe Ace Bailey. If Ace Bailey explodes at any point, if Ace Bailey looks like an all-star, the Sixers should be looking to just get rid of Embiid and Paul George. And keep it Tyrese Maxey, Jared McCain, Ace Bailey. Keep it like that. You feel me? Me personally, if Ace Bailey comes into the league and he's looking like a future All-Star, I'm done with the process. Cause y'all niggas is like it's over, bro. Keep it a buck, bro. Them niggas not winning the chip, bro. They not winning the chip there, bro. They not. Embiid is not winning the chip with the Philadelphia 76ers, bro. We had a topic earlier this season, I believe. That we said, do we see him winning it, bro? He's not winning a chip there, bro. Like, I'm wasting my time at this point. If Ace Bailey shows me any semblance of an all-star caliber player in the future, bro, y'all niggas gotta go, bro. I'm not gonna lie. That's how I feel. Maybe you can't trade Paul George, but Embiid, I think you get Embiid up out of there.
You know, I was thinking about that. We said that like with Embiid, maybe go to Golden State.
They could use him. They got an empty hole at center, big old gap. So I'm like,
Lakers.
Yeah,
Lakers could probably get him because he can't be that, but he can't be that expensive. I mean, the nigga's perennial injured. Nigga's perennial injured.
Also, but yeah, like no, he did just get that extension though.
He did, and it'd be risky. If you're the Lakers, like, do you even want it?
I don't want that, bro. I'm like, if he cracked in pressure in Philly, just imagine the fuck he gonna do in LA.
Nah, taking on that contract would be wild though. For a lot of teams,
you got to be a team, bro. Like that's trying to get as best as you can.
Cavs,
Cavs. It depends on how they pay is distributed. Because if they got money, yeah.
The Hawks would be a good fit to me. Trae Young and Joel Embiid, I think.
No, that'd be a great fit actually.
I think that's probably the best fit I could think of right now. Mm-hmm. Or the Pistons, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
But they got Jaylen Durant.
I like the Cavs idea too.
The Cavs idea?
Yeah. He would have some suitors, bro. Like
he'll have some suitors though. This is the Paul George contract. That's gonna be.
I don't think they're getting off that.
That's gonna be hard to get. That's the one like you might have to eat.
I think we will see that nigga become a 6-man before he's off the team.
I agree.
I think he's gonna take a Carmelo Anthony 6-man role before he's off.
That's for sure, bro.
Nobody's taking that, bro.
Exactly.
Like I said, if you trade a number 3 pick to do it, that's the only way. But if I'm the Sixers, I'm not doing that. That's too steep of a price.
But like the fact is though, like they're interested in the number 2 pick. So like you said, probably like Ace Bailey is the person they want.
Why would they want to move up? But no, they don't have to move up to number 2 to get Ace Bailey. If you're the Sixers, you could just stay there. If you're moving up to number 2, then they're getting Dylan Harper.
I said no.
Yeah.
Like, you're going for number 2. It's like if you move exactly. I'm like, think about it though. If you're really interested in moving from 3 to 2, it's somebody you want.
It's Harper.
So it's Dylan Harper. You think?
Yeah, Harper.
But why though?
Consensus is flagging Harper everywhere.
Yeah.
So like.
But why though? I wouldn't understand why they would go after Dylan Harper though.
Yeah, I think the Sixers
you know,
stay at 3, right?
because Tyrese Maxey is literally your guard of the future.
If you don't trust Ace, then I would see that you trade down.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I don't
see the Harper thing because of the Jared McCain pick.
Yeah.
I think Tyrese is a 2. I can see Harper and Tyrese together.
You think
I just don't understand what Harper pick means for Jared McCain, who they just picked.
I feel like.
So is he your 6 man? Like that's what you view him as?
That's all I think though. Like he probably would just be the 6 man.
He could very well be the 6 man. I don't think it's clunky. I think Jared McCain will be a very good 6 man. I don't know if he's starter level, honestly, on a championship team. It's early to say, but if I look at Jared McCain, to me he screams microwave scorer.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, like for sure.
I don't know if he's a starting 2.
Yeah.
You know, he's pretty small. He's small.
He's small, yeah. So
to me, he does scream 6 man. I can't lie. I can see the vision a little bit, but I just feel almost like for what it would take to move up to number 2, one spot, I would almost just stay there and just take Ace Bailey. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like if I have to trade future assets to move up one spot to take Dylan Harper,
but it's like
why not just take Ace Bailey?
But
or VJ Edge? I showed y'all VJ.
Yeah.
VJ literally, bro. VJ got the defense next to Tyrese Maxey and all that shit. Like,
but I'm saying for the Sixers, I feel like if you move up one spot, there's something more bigger to this moving up one spot to get your guy. You're like there must be other shit you must be wanting to do.
But you're giving up assets to move up.
Yeah, so it's like damn. So it's like what? So like is the whole process with Joel Embiid done? Is that over? Is that done and over with?
They could be negotiating with like another team that's like, hey, if you can get the number 2 pick and pick this player, and then throw him in a trade to us, then maybe they could be doing something like that.
I don't know.
That could, yeah. Because
you never know. They could be like communicate with like another team on the low.
Yeah, but them war rooms get real hectic.
Yeah. Hey, Shams is reporting it's gonna be the craziest like draft night
because
motherfuckers could get traded draft night.
I heard the Thunder want to move up. I heard the Magic want to move up. Bulls could move back. Bulls could move up. You never know. Like it's a lot of stuff going on. Jazz want to move up. Pelicans want to move up. Like you said, Sixers want to move up. Half of this shit ain't gonna happen, but
half of shit not. But
something's gonna change. Somebody gonna move up. Somebody gonna move back. Something's gonna happen.
Something's gonna shake for sure.
Something's gonna happen.
I say yeah. I feel like Pelicans gonna be right like in the smack dead middle of it.
No, that's facts though.
Cause like yeah, bro, like anything like bro, they have like hella variety to do whatever.
Mm-hmm.
They got picks, they got players, and motherfuckers not even on bad contracts besides Zion.
That ain't even a bad contract because he got fat ass clauses in there. They see if you eat too much, we can get rid of you for free. So they really don't even have no bad contracts. The worst, they don't really have bad contracts. Maybe DeJounte Murray could be a bad contract as of today.
As of today, but it's still time though. Like give it due time, he might just be reverting to like just another still a good defender. You never know.
Hey, are y'all ready for that draft coverage next week though?
Yeah.
I'm not. Let me stack it.
Yeah, I've been looking into some players.
Next week is draft coverage on babies. We gonna get into that. Hope y'all ready to see that. We gonna do our individual mock drafts and stuff. Cause that'll be the last episode before the draft. So
yeah,
we gotta just make our quick predictions and see what it's hitting for. I'm excited. I love talking about draft prospects and stuff. I remember this time last year we all was big on Dalton Connect, and somehow he fell to like 17 of the Lakers.
Yeah, I know.
So I wonder who's gonna fall this year. To me, my pick is Derrick Queen. I think Derrick Queen is gonna fall. I don't know if y'all know who that is, but I think Derrick Queen is gonna be a faller for sure.
Yeah, I know who it is.
Yeah, but we gonna see, man. Y'all got anything else to add?
Nah.
Well, man, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell to stay up to date with all the new episodes that we dropping every weekend. We coming at you with a new episode every weekend. You already know it's usually coming on Sunday. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
These finals give us a little bit more time between episodes and shit.
Don't
like
they
that.
though?
Yeah. Yep.
It's a breath of fresh air because we were struggling. I was struggling. A game every day. I'm like, damn, these topics are outdated and shit. But now we got a little breather.
Yeah.
But follow us on our social media accounts, Instagram and TikTok at Hoops Legion Pod. We appreciate y'all listening and vibe with us every day. As y'all already know, I'm Vaughn.
I'm Anthony, a.k.a. the internet's biggest hater.
And I want to rock with you, baby. Rock and roll and roll and rock. Making sweet love, don't ever stop, baby.
And this was Legion.
We out. Peace.
Peace.